intrepid adventuring party, newly formed, had awoken in a shallow grave in the outskirts of a town called Amberfield. After overcoming your would-be gravekeepers? I don't know what word that is. After overcoming those that thought you were dead, you all ventured to Amberfield, where you encountered the guard captain, Remora Webb, who told you of some issues that they were facing and offered you the opportunity to learn more about this meteor cult if you were to help her out. Given the option between addressing the Blackthorns and going to explore the mystery of the Lost Guards, you all chose to explore the mystery of the Lost Guards. And after a brief encounter with some lions, you all ended up at the Water Temple, where you once again encountered more of these mysterious cultists. And after a series of both fortunate and unfortunate rolls, especially with the giant fan trap, you all managed to effectively escape, keeping all of the guards alive. On your way back to town, you picked up a prisoner who was reluctant to give you any information. And then when you returned to Amberfield, you found Remora Webb locked in combat with an unknown individual whom you learned was Morgan Blackthorn, the leader of the Blackthorn gang. After overcoming her, you all were given a lot of information from Remora, including her understanding that this cult group had appeared a couple of years ago and have been gaining power since then. And upon showing her the map that you had, she informed you about the markings being over both Ironhold and Luminera, a town, and also over Rivercrest. So, you made your intentions known to go and explore the issues taking place at Ironhold. You returned to the inn for a night's sleep. Everybody got a long rest, and we will say you awake in the morning, ready for what comes next. What would you like to do?
We want to go to Ironhold.
Ooh,
yep.
Okay. So you're in the Crimson Hearth Tavern.
Koda's got to get his coffee first.
Garrick says, I understand, we got plenty of that black coffee. So
Black.
Gives you some coffee. Anything you would like to do before you all head towards Ironhold?
I think I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm super
I'm
excited.
ready.
Cut people in half.
So you all set out heading roughly to the west. Do you guys still have your map?
Yes.
Okay.
I have two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need it?
So which direction, how roughly, and you don't have to write on it, but roughly how are you all going to travel? You guys have probably the better part of the day's travel to get into, probably half a day's travel to get to the Ebb and Flow River, which is the main river that's kind of right there. And then once you cross that, you will be in kind of the region that Ironhold occupies. So, are you traveling quickly? Are you traveling stealthily?
I would say
quickly.
quickly. Is that okay, or would you guys like to do something else? I vote quickly.
Being vigilant as we're moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would take disadvantage on perception checks, but you can remain vigilant.
What? What do you want us to think?
You could save yourself the majority of a day. You could save yourself maybe like a quarter of a day, maybe half a day's travel by going quickly if you were going to go all the way to Ironhold itself.
Alright, so if we go fast, what are we going to do when we get there? What's the purpose of
I'm excited.
speed? Yeah, speed, that's it.
Rolling dice
Alright.
sooner. I need cookies.
Glint 7, appropriate.
Glint. That's Glint's slightly older sister, Bela. It's like, oh, she was in the back last night taking a nap. She's grumpy in the mornings. You gotta watch out. Us, grumpy always, yeah.
Can we just go at normal speed
Alright, normal sounds
and take perception checks so that we're not blinded?
That's a good idea.
We're sighted by some lions that we never find.
Well, if we're going fast enough, we'll outrun them.
Alright, so
Normal
go ahead. Who is navigating? Who is keeping watch?
Navigating and survival.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping watch.
Okay. Survival check, perception check, with your new ridiculous bonus. Oh, you're passing perception on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
12 plus 5, that is 17.
We'll survive.
Yay!
We won't be lost.
11.
Okay.
With my, what's my new?
Is not on a character. So if you look at your passive perception is ridiculously high. If you look at
And my skills?
perception is +30.
Yeah.
Trina.
So that's with my, yeah.
So as you guys make your way to the west, going through the farmlands and fields around the Verdant Highlands and the Amberfield region, nothing really much to report back. You do notice that today, as you leave town, when you came into town, there was only 1 or 2 guards, right? There's like one at the front, one at the end, kind of a ragtag group. Guard presence has increased. As you make your way out of town, you also, when you guys were navigating out of town before, you saw really no guards. You see a small patrol. 2 guys walking, from what you presume is farm to farm. They wave. Hey!
Hello.
Right? But you are able to travel pretty much unimpeded as you approach the Ebb and Flow River. So the Ebb and Flow River is a... It is. I'm not questioning it at all. Listen, as a parent, I make 0 judgments because I'm like, that's actually. I'm looking at that. I'm like, that's a really good idea. So as you approach the Ebb and Flow River, to the north of Rivercrest, the Ebb and Flow River is, luckily for you, much easier to traverse. Right? It is somewhat deep, not incredibly deep or fast flowing. South of Rivercrest, for those of you who know, the river really picks up in speed. It deepens. That's one of the things that Rivercrest has, is it is a port of trade where ships come from the north on the Ebb and Flow River, kind of move from these shallow, really agile boats that can't carry much to these deep, big barges that are designed to carry things that come down the river the rest of the way down to the ocean. So you guys are faced with a river. It's about 15, 20 yards across. Water isn't terribly fast moving, but, it's not a rapid river. You would know that, you may have to swim a little bit. Can't walk across. What would you like to do?
I've got a question. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. I was going to see if I could do shape or mold earth to see if I could mold up the riverbed.
You could certainly try.
That would be...
You would probably gauge that, having been a druid, that would work for a little bit, but when you get to the center of the river, you're effectively trying to dam the river that has been around for hundreds of years. You're not going to make a land bridge where there previously was none.
It would probably be kind of counterintuitive for a druid to destroy us.
I would try to walk across it. No issue.
Yeah.
So you can't walk. You're gonna have to swim.
Okay, I'd like to swim.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
Okay,
I think you should do it.
Well, what would Valentina do?
Okay, fair enough.
So I got a 17 plus athletics, which is +5, so I got a 22.
22. So Valentina, as Koda's sitting there going, well, if I put a rock there, Valentina just dives into the water, begins swimming across. About 15 yards, give or take.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
it is deep at the center, right? It is not a rapidly flowing river, but it is deep enough for boats to be able to make their way. So maybe 20 yards, 60, 70 feet. Valentina, as you swim across, very easily defying the current. Something bumps your leg once. You go, probably a stick. You continue on.
Okay, I don't look into it, you don't think?
I mean, what do you want to do?
I would like to look into that.
Okay, go ahead. Go make a perception check.
Just immediately slashes.
I roll a 1.
It is the largest sea. It's probably a sea monster. Like, you're not sure,
Do you see
but
the
you're
sea monster on
relatively
the map?
sure that there is some kind of monster that has just touched your leg.
Guys, there is a monster in here! Look out!
Where's your axe, Valentina?
On my back, where else?
Koda, can you do anything about this?
I would like to perceive if there's anything I can see.
Sure, make a perception check. But this will be, we can't just keep stacking perception checks, so this will be the last perception.
Okay.
You can't do, like, Valentina makes one and doesn't get it, then Koda does, then John, then Elara, right? Like, eventually, like, we can't just make rules until you succeed.
Yeah. Alright, so, I had it there. Alright, it is a 15, +3, so 18.
Don't see a sea, like a pretty big tree limb that probably fell in a little bit up. But
It's a sea monster.
You're right, Valentina. It's totally a sea monster.
I told you!
You should fight it.
Wait, can I take my axe out and hit it?
you make an attack roll for
Okay.
that.
14 plus 5, so 19.
You hit the water really hard. You are very confident that you just slayed this monster.
It's dead!
Good job.
Thank you.
John's not a huge guy, but he's got big, heavy armor, so I'm thinking my crossbow would tie some rope to the bolt, shoot the tree across, rope bridge myself across.
I love this. Let's resolve that. Go ahead and just make let's just say a general intelligence check to see how well you attach it. See how securely the rope is attached. And I would say intelligence because you're an artificer.
I was making fun of her.
tinkering. And add your proficiency for tinkering tools. So take that plus your intelligence bonus plus 2 for
That should go up.
Yeah, you already
Yeah,
get
plus 4 for intelligence, so add 6 to your roll.
I thought intelligence was higher.
So you'd get a team total.
Okay, that's investigation.
Yeah, it's just your ability, so it wouldn't be on the skill section.
Four. So 11 plus 4 plus tinkering.
Plus 2 for your proficiency. So,
Strong.
yeah, no, you securely attach it, and then go ahead and let's say so you're using a crossbow, which you have proficiency with. Make just attack roll against the tree, which is not high, but we'll just see how you do.
7.
Plus your proficiency. 'Cause you can
Crit fail. Shoots Valentina.
So your proficiency bonus would be plus 2. So you would be, your proficiency, everyone's proficiency. So it'd just be whatever you roll plus 2.
9.
You are able to hit the tree, give it a little yank. It seems secure.
Can hand over hand drag yourself through water.
So as what else is everybody else watching? Like, what are we doing?
I'm gonna chuck Valentina across the river.
Wait,
You're gonna.
No, I'm gonna chuck Elara across the river.
I used to choke.
is this
Sure,
payback for the
make a
pit?
strength check for that.
18 plus 2, 20.
Impressively.
Flies.
Yeah.
Now, Elara is an elf. I mean, now, okay, this is a wide river, like 70 feet. You're not going to throw a human that far.
But
Elara, he picks you up in, do you like Lord of the Rings? This
I
Toss
do like the Mario 64 Bowser spin, and I just let her fly.
Elara, you definitely go like 10, 6, 7, 9 feet. Very well done. You are now in the water.
Enough to make a big splash.
You make a splash. It does, you're not quite far enough out for the current to catch you. John, as you get more towards the center and the current starts to flow, you're looking back, and as you do, the bolt pulls out of the tree, and you begin to slowly be carried by the current. You're not.
can I react in time?
Absolutely, I'll let you do
Or
that. I won't even make you roll for it. So Valentina grabs the rope as your savior. You go, "Ah!" and she grabs it. Yeah, you can continue to pull yourself across. So, and I'd say, you absolutely make it to the other side.
And I would like
how
to
do you
swim
Okay.
the rest of the way.
Make just an athletics
Alright,
check
I've done
for
my
me,
part. You're up now.
Do you what is that? Transformation like doggy paddle, or do you do that naturally?
I roll a nat 20.
please. Okay, yeah, no. Like, Valentina, swam, she, attacked the water. But, Elara, you're very graceful. Just gracefully swims
track.
through it. I imagine there's probably a butterfly stroke in there.
Like a
Make it to the other side. Koda, you were the only one remaining.
I'd like to just go back and just take a running start and cannonball into the middle of the river.
Excellent. That would be... So, are you trying to jump?
Jump.
Then go ahead and make a... I think it's just an athletics check. Hold on, let me see what that is. So you can get a number of feet, which is equal 3 plus your... What's your strength modifier?
2.
So you can jump... long jump. So if you move 10 feet prior to that and you make a long jump, you could jump up to about... Oh, so you can long jump. What's your strength score?
14.
14? Yeah, you could jump 14 feet. Pretty good.
I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, great. You easily swim across. So, all right, everybody is on the other side of the river. You are now noticing that you're entering a region of the map or a region of the area that looks it's not an abrupt change, obviously, because that's not how topography works. But as you move through, you start to notice that just kind of the land around you is starting to look a little different. You're moving out of the verdant highlands, and you're starting to see differences in the grass. Right, you're moving from kind of these fields. You're starting to see trees come up, starting to get a little bit hillier. You're in an area called the Folds, like farmland area to more of a rough forest. As you all make it to the other side, with varying levels of success, you hear, use a little bit of a tree line in front of you, and you hear someone say, "Help! Help me! Help me!"
All right, here we go again.
Go ahead and everybody just make a perception check for me, please.
10.
Hopefully my perception's
I got 13.
got 11.
So, as you move in, it's not terribly hard to see, but you are, as you come into the area, you see a man, shorter than what you would expect, right? You're looking at, not a human size, about half as tall. He is running for all he is worth, and he's yelling, "Help! Help me! Help!" He sees you, he is beelining in your direction.
I run to him.
Okay. He says,
hesitation.
as you greet him, he says, "Oh, help! They're gonna get me! I need you! Don't let them get me! They want to take me there! I don't want to!" And as he says this, I'll just say with the perception checks, you all notice that there are 3 additional individuals that are, about 40, 50 feet behind him, armed, that are running in your direction after him.
Alright,
He says, don't let him take me! Don't let him take me!
Alright.
Would you all like to do anything prior to these other individuals? You're ahead of your friends because you ran to meet them. I'll say you're probably 20, 30 feet ahead. Would you like to, as we all deal with babies?
I'm gonna go change my outfit.
Sounds great. We'll pause there. We'll pause momentarily while we think about what you want to do.
I'd probably just like to ask him, the guy, why are they chasing you?
You totally can do that, and once we get everybody back, I will.
Is that copywritten?
Well, I mean, Jeopardy's been around for a long time, I imagine.
That was
I don't know, 30 years.
He dumped his bottle.
No, he done his bottle. He done. I'll clean
Oh,
his
did he
mess.
feed himself?
When he was done, Daddy took the bottle and set it down.
Did you catch up on what happened?
The man.
So there's a short humanoid individual that is shorter than what you would expect a
Sounds
man
like
to
a
be,
Halfling.
Halfling.
who has ran up. Koda has run to him.
I heard
and
that.
He says,
Hey,
"Help! Help! I gotta find the voice. It's settling in. It's getting
there's
there.
a puppy somewhere. What?
It's getting there. Like, don't take me!"
Okay.
And
What are
then
we trying to do?
Koda wants to ask,
We
what
haven't
would
figured it out yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was asking if anybody, because Koda is now probably 20 or 30 feet in front of you all. There are 3 individuals that have also come out of the tree line that are chasing, seem to be following after this.
So they're following the halfling?
They
Okay.
seem to be running in the same direction. I think a person would probably easily infer that when he's saying "help, don't let them get me," he's probably referring to. I don't think you have to roll for insight to put those things together.
I don't think so. The halfling.
I would say we, get him behind us.
That's what I'm thinking.
So
But you guys have
are
to
you wanting
catch
to
up
come up
to
near Koda?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said thank you now.
Oh, you're going to talk to me now?
Hello.
I said thank you.
You
I
said
said thank you.
Talk to you?
No, I said thank you.
You gonna roll for your mom?
Let's see who rolls a higher number. 18. That's going to be hard to beat.
1.
You win. You lost to a child. You lost to a child.
It's unfortunate.
Koda gets body slammed by the halfling.
3-1.
17. You're a pretty good roller, bud.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Take that.
Yeah.
Where's your pants?
We don't believe it.
So we're fighting.
So the question was, this individual has run up to Koda. Elara said she's going to come up near him. Do you guys want to do anything? Koda's going to ask a question, but we will. These other individuals will be upon you shortly.
I said we try to get the halfling like behind us, so like we're protecting him.
I'm gonna get my axe out and ready.
Are you guys catching up to Koda?
I would say yes.
Okay. So, Koda, what question did you want to ask?
Alright, friend, so why are they chasing you?
They want to take us all. You can't leave. And as you do that, the three individuals that come up, one of them says, "Ah, welcome, welcome. Oh, my friend, why do you wish to leave so quickly? And you brought us some guests. I do love when there are guests. Unfortunately, you all will now be coming with us. You're now prisoners of Garam Bloodaxe. Please put
We all
your
look at
weapons
Valentina.
down. Cough up your coin and come with us."
Alright, so
The small individual says, No, I won't go back. You can't make me go back.
alright, everyone just
Everyone looks at Valentina
Yeah.
questioningly.
Who? Grom.
Garam,
Okay.
the lord of this land, Garam.
is Valentina a princess with memory loss?
And by entering into this region, you have fallen under his domain.
Alright, no, that's not how the law anywhere works.
The law. Oh, you naive child. There's no laws here. He slowly draws his sword, so do his two companions. I'll make it very simple for you. Throw down your weapons, or we will take them from you. And we can count the bodies when we're done.
I'd like to see him try.
You and what army?
Go ahead and roll for initiative. That would be plenty. So, everyone roll for initiative, please. Give me one
I've always wanted to
moment.
say that. 8.
Oh, you always say it. I said, give me a second.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I need roll.
You don't need to roll.
I need roll, Dad.
Why didn't I write that down for him, apparently?
I got a question. Do you just have a list of NPC names over there?
Yeah.
You got a 20.
Sweet. That's a percentage there, I think. No, 20. That's a 20. Wow. It's a 20.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Hold on. I didn't write something in that I really need. I
Uh-oh.
don't know.
Oh, no.
This,
Mommy
I
wants to
missed
see.
writing down some stats for this creature. Hold on.
You're
Hey,
okay.
how'd you guys get back in here?
We're rolling for initiative.
I'll give
Roll for
you.
initiative. Hold 1 second, please.
I'll give you an editing cut.
I would let Addie roll for you. He's been doing a super great job.
Yeah.
Give me a 20, please.
There's the music. Roll.
Okay, hold
13.
I like it.
Beat all of us.
My team.
on. So, go ahead and... It's going to take me a second
You guys want
here.
to watch Bluey instead?
Mulan.
Oh, go watch Mulan? Alright, go watch Mulan. And we'll go
It's
watch
Moana.
We're going to change it to Mulan.
Alright, 20 to 25.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, anybody 15 to 20?
Ashley did.
She
Oh,
rolled
sorry,
a
Valentina
13.
did.
Do you know what you got?
She rolled a 13.
And I don't know what her plus 2 initiative is, which is plus 2.
She rolled a 13.
Okay, she's got 13, she's got...
Her initiative is plus 2.
So she got 15. What did you get, Koda?
8.
What'd you get?
5.
5? Okay.
I've never rolled a good initiative. Like, it's always been bad. Koda's the tank in the back.
Okay, I'll go ahead and ask you guys to move your map momentarily.
Accepted. I got some new stuff.
You're excited for other things Ashley made, aren't you?
Oh, I gotta find all the other tokens. Where are they?
All the new toys. That's
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot
looking
of
for...
They're in the side of the...
Oh, yeah. How do I
Okay.
get to that?
They're trying to get over to the table, though.
I mean, no,
Oh, yeah.
just patient.
It's like your knee. How does it feel?
Oh, there's dye in there? What?
What?
Yeah,
Dice.
Oh, dice.
What are you doing?
Okay, so...
This song slaps.
It's the only one you're going to get for the rest of the campaign, so... Oh,
Sweet.
sorry. You guys are, like, waiting for me.
Yeah. Have you never been an anxious, awkward person?
I have been an anxious, awkward person for the majority of
He's just about asleep.
Alright, so you guys see in front of you 3 individuals. I'm going to say they are standing. There is the leader who spoke to you, standing about here. Go ahead and position your characters in this kind of area where you feel like they would be, where you would have been standing at the start of this encounter.
Koda's probably like in front or something. I don't know.
Alara, I'm always in the back.
He said here.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of standing in a group addressing them. So, Laura,
I want to be over
Alara's
here.
just
and then
eating
I'm
tree
going to
stump.
go ahead and
Peeking out.
say
Can I be over here, please?
that this is the individual that was standing behind you. So,
He's got a knife.
That one I printed.
he doesn't have a knife. That's just the one they had. So, to start this off, their leader, who is going to actually be this guy, is going to go ahead and go first. He is going to take his right up to you, Koda, since you were the one who said you and what army.
Oh no.
He is going to come out and start off with a attack with his scimitar.
The shiny.
That is a 6 to hit.
That pretty sure does not hit, but I'm gonna check. Armor class is 11. So
Yeah, absolutely doesn't. And then he is also going to, he actually has a multi-attack, so he's going to make another attack. The next one is a 13 to hit.
that hits.
Okay. And then he's going to take one attack with his dagger, which is an 8 to hit.
What does he have? Oh, he's a city guard.
He is a more capable individual than you've probably encountered so far. So he gets...
We were told at the very beginning.
Yes.
He's not a good
Oh, okay.
He is not. These individuals, so the ones that you have encountered so far, you've seen a lot of people with leather armor, right?
Steel.
These guys are wearing not like plate armor, but they're wearing more like chainmail, right? This is a different look of an individual than what you've typically seen. So he makes one hit. He's going to go ahead and slash
Mail
you
and has the grin.
with, not too bad, 4 slashing damage to start off with. Valentina, you are going to be up next. John, you're on deck here in a moment. Valentina, it is now your turn.
You said 4 slashing damage?
4 slashing damage.
Okay, that's it.
He missed 2 of his attacks, and he rolled a 1 on his attack roll, on his damage die, so not too bad.
I feel like
I
we
get a
should turn it this
reaction
way.
to his attacks.
If you attack, are you talking about your sentinel feat? Mm-hmm. You can, as an opportunity attack, use your reaction to use the sentinel feat.
Oh, does it say...
You don't get a reaction to his attack. If he tries to move away from you, that's when you provoke an opportunity attack, and if you hit, the sentinel feat takes his movement speed and makes it 0.
Okay, also it says, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack on a target other than you, you can use your reaction and make a melee attack.
Yep, so if he attacks anybody that's not you, you can attack him.
Sweet! Okay.
Right?
Oh,
Valentina, you are up whenever you are ready.
Ready?
Right in, because I did not... I pull out all these monster stat blocks, and I didn't write in his hit points or his armor class, which are the 2 most important numbers I need to know. Valentina, you are up.
so
You've got all of
we're gonna rage.
Excellent.
Okay. And
Oh, cookie down.
I would like to use my Great Weapon Master attack, which is once per turn.
Mm-hmm.
When I score a critical hit with my melee weapon, or reduce a creature down to 0 HP, I can make 1 additional attack action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to
So
do that.
Great Weapon Master, so there's 2 parts to that feat.
Okay.
So the first part is what happens if you, like I said, because it says if you bring a creature down to 0, right? But you also get to, like, the cool thing about Great Weapon Master is you have to call it before you attack. You take a -5 to the attack roll, and if you hit, you add 10 damage.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay, so you take -5 to the attack roll. So plus whatever your normal attack is with your Great Axe, -5.
So it'd be a 3.
Okay. You make a big swing towards this individual. He literally just ducks out of the way. He sees you coming. Not seemingly bothered.
Okay, and I think that's all I do.
Okay. All right. John, you are up. I'm sorry. These 2 individuals are going to go ahead and move in. This one is going to kind of position himself here. Can't quite get flanking. This one, however, the first one is, however, going to make an attack roll against you. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
It does.
Okay. You take 7 bludgeoning, or 7 slashing damage reduced to 3 because you're raging. This other one is going to go ahead and attack the loudmouth in the front.
That's
That
huge.
is going to be a 9 to hit, which I think does miss.
It does miss.
Okay.
At
Oh, I'm sorry, they both get to make 2 attacks, so that was one against you. This one, the other one against you, Valentina, is a 19 to hit.
Yes.
You take 4 damage reduced to 2. Koda rolls a 7 to hit. You take...
And I would like to use the sentinel attack.
Okay, so
on one.
read the sentinel feat for me, please.
Okay. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee
So
weapon.
which creatures within 5 feet of you that made an attack that wasn't against you?
That's a fair point.
Okay.
I see that now. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Totally fine.
5
learning,
feet
you're
is
totally,
like...
totally
this.
learning the feat. Okay.
Okay.
John, you're up. Alara, you're on deck, and then Koda, it's your go.
Alright, I'm going to use lightning launcher against 2.
Okay,
So
great.
John's left.
Yep, go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
Not John's left. Coda's left. Half roll. That's it.
Great. So plus, what's the total on that?
Sorry, what?
So what does that bring the total to?
What am I adding?
Should be your intelligence plus your proficiency.
And
So I think it's a total of plus 6.
Yes, plus 6.
Okay, so what's that bring your total to? 12? That does hit. Go ahead and roll. You can roll 2d6 for this because you get the initial shock and then...
So that's a 2. 3, so 5.
5 damage. Excellent. You shoot him with lightning. Takes a little bit of shock damage there. Anything else you'd like to do?
Is there any extra since they're conductive in their mail, or is it?
No, but I will say he looks more uncomfortable.
I'll buy that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
Okay, Elara, you're up. Koda, you're on deck.
Alright.
Can you remind me of the status of each of the mean guys?
Two's the only one.
Two's the only one who's taken any damage.
Okay.
The 0 looks a little beefier than the others.
Okay.
He's also the one that Koda is over there dodging for all he's worth. He has dodged 5 total
Hey,
attacks.
From number 2?
Number 1 made 3 attacks. Number 2 made 2 attacks.
0 will do.
So I would like to cast command,
Okay.
and I would like to command number 2 to flee.
Okay. So
What does it
let's
sound
look at
like?
that spell. That says you speak a one-word command to a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw. Follow the command on its next. Okay. So what's the spell save DC?
It is. Where's
So it should be your Wisdom 13.
13.
What was this?
It was close.
Very close. Anything else that you would like to do?
Almost.
Who's taken damage so far?
I have.
I have.
Yeah, I think
And
you've only
Valentina
taken
has-
1 hit. Valentina's taken a couple, but she's raging, so she takes less damage.
Okay.
Who has the lowest hit point right now?
I have
No one.
36.
There hasn't been a ton of damage still.
Okay. I would like to.
This guy.
I would like to cast. I would like to cast Shield of Faith around Koda.
Okay, is that a cantrip?
It's a bonus action.
Is it a leveled spell?
Yes,
So you can cast a cantrip.
but I can't do leveled
You
spells.
can't do 2 level spells in a turn.
We talked
but you
about
could
this.
cast
I would-
guidance, or you
yes.
could cast Sacred Flame as a cantrip.
Yes. So I would like to cast Guidance,
Okay, who would you like to cast?
Koda.
Okay, Koda, you now have guidance.
Alright. There we go.
Okay,
Sorry.
very good. Is guidance is a bonus action?
No,
Okay.
you don't have
We
Guidance.
talked
I don't
about-
have
you don't have
guidance.
guidance. All right.
I
Koda,
have 0 bonus action
All right,
cantrips.
Koda, it's your turn, and then we go back to the top of round down.
Can I
you're
move?
coming up. You can. You're within melee range, so you're going to provoke an opportunity attack. Koda, how does that work for you if they attack someone? You've already used your reaction, though, haven't you?
I'll
No, you
stay
have
I'll
not.
stay where I'm at. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right, Koda, it's your turn.
Alright. I would like to.
We'll learn.
I would like to cast Heat Metal on Tall, Dark, and Stupid here in the front.
Okay, he's got a dagger and a scimitar. Which one do you want to attack?
His chainmail.
Okay, go ahead. How does that work?
It says, choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon or suit of heavy or medium armor.
This would be medium armor.
Alright, so you cause that object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage. When you cast the spell, until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns
He's giving you
to
guidance
cause
to move.
this damage again.
Excellent. Okay, go ahead and roll 2d8 damage.
Alright.
And every turn, as a bonus action, you can cause 2d8 damage. So,
Alright, that is a 7.
7 total. Excellent.
Oh, wait. 7. Oh, that's a
2D
7, not a 1. I thought one dice was a 1.
So did you roll 2d8 or 1d8?
I rolled 2d8. It
Okay.
was 6 plus 7, which is 13.
13. Okay. So, great. His armor is glowing red. He's excellent job. Is there anything else you would like to do as a bonus action?
At 8. I don't know if I have any bonus actions.
So you can wild shape as a bonus action if you want to, because you're Circle of the Moon Druid.
I will wild shape into a dire wolf.
Okay, I sent you the stack block for that. Do you still?
I think so.
Okay, I put it in the group chat, so you should be able to find it. So, excellent. Koda transforms into a dire wolf, and that ends his turn. Valentina, you're about to be up. But first, this individual is going to go. So his metal is now burning hot, but he is very angry at the person who cast that spell. He's going to make 3 attacks against you in your dire wolf form. So you need to have your dire AC.
I have a question. On his turn, though, isn't he supposed to flee?
It did not succeed.
Oh, that's right.
He beat
I'm
you.
sorry.
Yeah. And you cast on number 2, I believe. Okay.
Sorry.
Totally fine.
We have talked a lot since this session.
I don't know if I put it in the group chat or if I texted it to you directly.
I think you put it in the group chat. I'm just trying to roll up. Oh yeah, I forget I can do that. Ah, here it is. Oh, I have this in Google Drive. They're just going to it. Alright, the armor class for Direwolf is 14.
Okay, so first attack is a 9, which misses. Second attack is going to be a 16 with a scimitar, and then he's going to make one more attack with his dagger, which is a natural 20.
That hits.
So, that is gonna crit. So the first one, you're going to take 6 slashing damage. The second one, you will take 9 piercing damage with the dagger.
I'm not looking great. Oh wait.
You're in your direwolf form, remember, so you need to be taking hit points off of your direwolf, not off of your own hit. So those attacks went against your direwolf. So go ahead, it was
37?
So you just took 6 plus 9. So you just took 15. So give yourself 15 hit points back. And then start keeping track of your hit points as your direwolf.
I think I messed up. How much damage did I take the first time around when he hit me?
I don't remember. Let's call it, he hit you once, right?
Yes.
Let's say, because he hit you with his dagger, didn't he? So let's say 5.
5.
Okay.
Okay.
So your direwolf has 37 hit points.
37? Alright. How much did he hit
And
me?
he just took 9 plus 6, so 50.
Ooh. I'm not looking.
Okay. Alright. That ends his turn. It will be Valentina. Valentina! And then, John, you're coming up here in a second.
I'm gonna try to swing at 0 again.
Okay. Go ahead, and are you doing this great weapon master or just a regular attack?
Let's do regular.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I got an 8 plus 5, so I got a 13 on that.
That does not meet his armor class.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that does miss. Now, you do have the opportunity to go into a Frenzy Rage, remember, which lets you make an attack as your bonus action, but you will take a point of exhaustion when that ends. I don't know if you want to do that. But if you do, I would let you do that prior to.
No, I won't do this turn.
Alright, anything else you want to do?
Just that, yeah.
Okay. Alright, that ends your turn. It is now going to be number 1 and number 2's turn. Number 1 is going to take another attack, 2 attacks against you. Valentina, first one is a 19.
Yep.
Second one, both of those are going to hit. You take 6 damage reduced to 3.
Yep.
5 damage reduced to 2.
Got it.
Number 2 is going to continue to attack the giant wolf. He makes, first is an 11.
That's my armor class, so.
As a dire wolf.
Oh,
You need to be using your dire wolf stats.
14.
Okay, so that does not hit. Second one is going to hit. That's a 23. He's going to hit you with 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oy.
So you need to be taking hit points off your direwolf form, not your.
Yeah, it automatically does it off the
Okay, so you're in a direwolf form?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, that ends their turns. John, you're up, and then Elara, you're on deck.
Magic missile at number 2.
Great. Those just hit, so I think it's 3d6, right?
I have 1d4.
Okay, so it's 3d4 because there's 3 missiles. Do you want to hit them all to hit the same guy?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 3d4, and then is it plus anything
1. It looks like.
for magic missile?
Yes. I can pass you the.
So it's 1d4 plus 1.
Okay.
Alright, so you get a plus 1 to it. So the first one does how much?
The first one was just 1.
Okay, so 2 total.
And that's another
16
one.
for the
Okay.
direwolf.
4.
25 current HP.
And another one. 6.
6 damage, alright. Whittling it away. This one who already took a lightning bolt from you is now going getting those magic missiles hit from you. Would you like to move, or are you good?
I'm going to flank around the group to behind the attackers.
Okay, excellent. I'll be great. Alright, Elara, it's your turn.
I would like to cast Sacred Flame
Okay,
on number 2.
excellent. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
11.
Excellent. That is exactly what you needed. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's cool.
17 plus...
Wait, what did you just roll for damage?
No,
Oh.
the ice is cold.
You don't roll a d8.
No, I roll a... Sorry.
It's okay. It's like 17.
1d8.
That's a lot.
This is the 8 one, right?
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
I liked the other one better.
Me too.
Excellent. Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
Yes, and then I would like to cast...
Can't keep-
How...
you can't keep
Valentina, how much hit points do you
ice
have?
by your foot.
31.
Okay. I would like to cast Healing Word
Okay.
on Koda.
Okay. Which is healing word is going to be what is that, an action or a bonus?
It's a bonus action.
Great. Go ahead and remember you get a +2 to all your healing because you are a life domain.
Yes.
So go ahead and
So, I actually have never cast this one before, so I don't know how
so a
it
creature of your
works.
choice that you can see takes
Regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier.
ability modifier, which would be your wisdom score, which is 3 plus proficiency. So it's +5 plus 2. So it's 1d4 plus 7.
Okay. Is this
You're casting this at first level, right?
2? No, second level.
So then add another d.
So roll that again.
So what did you just roll? 2. So roll again.
3.
So that's 5 plus 7. So it's 12 total hit points.
That went towards my current HP, not my direwolf.
That goes towards your
doesn't.
direwolf HP now. Current.
Okay.
Everything you always use
Yeah,
your
it's towards your
wild shape
direwolf.
health bar until that goes to 0, and then you have to use your. Then you go back to Koda's health bar.
Okay, so it was 16.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
You were at
Yeah.
You were at what? You were at 16, right?
See, it doesn't.
Hang on. Okay. I'm just going to change it for you.
That's the temp HP is for the direwolf.
So,
Koda, you're going to be up next.
you were at...
I think I was at like 12 for the direwolf. Was I?
I have no idea. I'm not
12
keeping
plus
track of
16.
it. It's 28.
8.
28. 28 on the.
There.
Okay. All right. Good job, Elara. Anything else you would like to do?
No.
Okay. All right, Koda, you're up. Valentina, you're coming up here shortly.
Alright. I would like to take. Oh, wait a minute. I get to roll for damage on the.
Yeah. So
Yes.
roll. So that'll happen at the end of your turn, but you can go ahead and do it if you want to.
Okay. That is.
Great. That was 2d8.
Yes.
Okay. Good job. And now, what would you like to do for your action?
I'd like to bite 0.
Great. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me, please.
Plus 5 to hit, so that's a 10.
That's not going to make. So, good attempt, though. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Not do anything, so.
All right. This big guy is going to start splitting up some of his damage, so he's going to attack Valentina. He's going to make 2 attacks against you. That's a 15 to hit on the scimitar attack, Valentina, against you.
Oh, 15? Yeah.
Okay. And then an 8 to hit. So, and then he's going to make 1 dagger attack against Koda, which is a 21 to hit. So, Valentina, you're going to take 7 slashing damage reduced to 3.
Yep.
Koda, you're going to take 7 slashing damage, 7 piercing damage, and you can go ahead and take your opportunity attack against him since he attacked someone who was not you. That is your only opportunity attack you get for you get 1 reaction.
Yeah.
So if that's the attack you want to go ahead and make a bite attack.
Yep. I don't like. Oh!
It hit the thing. Go ahead and roll it again.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm gonna let you do it.
5.
So not gonna
Plus
hit.
5.
All right, Valentina, you're up. John, you're coming up on deck.
Stupid rock. Stop the nat 20.
So I'm going to try to keep swinging at 0.
Great.
And just a normal attack.
Yep.
So I'm actually going to use the app.
We're not rolling that great today.
So 14 total.
14 total. Yeah.
How
So
goes?
this guy is ducking and dodging. He is very adept at combat. You can get a sense that he sees you coming and he is ducking around. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Can I spit in his face?
You absolutely can as a free action.
Okay, I'll do
Just
that.
in frustration, I will let you do that.
All right, thank you.
Does that
Excellent.
blind
Good
him?
job.
Or...
John, you're coming up first.
I like that to go.
Yeah.
But first, these other 2 individuals. Number 2, seeing that Valentina has just healed the guy he was trying to kill, is going to make 2 attacks against you.
Me.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Elara.
Elara. Sorry. My
You're
apologies.
fine.
First one is going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Second one is going to be a 9.
That does not hit.
So you take 7 bludgeoning damage as he hits you with his mace. This other one is going to go ahead and continue to chip away at this very angry person in front of him. 7 to hit against you, Valentina.
You said 7?
7.
Yeah, no, it does not.
And that one is going to be a 11 to hit.
No.
Okay. Awesome. Takes 2 swings and misses. That ends their turns. They're just going to stay there and keep wailing away. John, it's going to be your turn, and then Elara, you're on deck.
Alright, I will.
Bless you.
I'll roll to see if I can't hit number 2 again with lightning launch.
Okay, go ahead and roll, and it'll be a +6.
11 plus 6, 17.
Absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll 2d6 damage for him.
4, 6, 10.
Great. Excellent. You slam into him. He's starting to look pretty hurt. Not quite on the edge of death yet, but he's starting to take some good damage. Excellent. John, you want to do anything else?
Take just a large step.
Yes, you can do that. You were just out of their attack range. I'll let you do that without occurring an opportunity attack. Good job, John. Alara, you're up. Koda, you're on deck.
I would like to cast Sacred Flame on 0.
Go for it. Spell attack roll.
D20, right?
Be a d20.
14.
That just misses. Just misses.
I'm not supposed to add anything to that, right?
No.
Okay.
Wait, did you roll a 14?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You add your proficiency bonus to your spell attack bonus, which is a +5.
Want to know what I didn't do last time?
Added a +5.
Sure didn't.
Now you remember. Go ahead and roll.
So 19.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I also have pack tactics.
Do you have pack tactics?
Which is
so
a-
you could have been rolling. You should
Yep.
be rolling.
This is a... Which one is the 8? This one?
No,
It's not
the
that we're
8
rolling bad, we
is-
just don't know the rules.
We're just
Double-
playing
Sorry, I
bad.
can't
double-
remember.
double-
Playing bad.
Totally fine.
2
Okay.
Snack.
Against which number? Number 2?
against 0.
Against 0? Great. 2 more damage.
And then I would like to, that's a cantrip, so I would like to cast Shield of Faith.
Is that an action?
It is a bonus action.
Great.
And I would like to cast that around Koda.
Okay. Koda, what does that do?
A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
Okay, and the duration is 10
Up to
minutes.
10 minutes.
So Koda, add a +2 to
And
your
my
armor
Shield
class.
of Faith is purple glitter colored.
A purple glitter-colored aura
Appears
situates
around
around
you.
you.
Snarling
And
giant wolf.
as things
glitter.
attack you, this purple glitter forms into an actual shield and would block for you. Add a +2 to your AC. You're going to need to keep track of that. Excellent
Okay.
job, Koda. It is Elara. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, Koda. It is your turn. Don't forget, you can now attack with pack tactics because you have another individual within melee.
At 8. I am just completely against 0 here.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack him with
Okay.
a bite attack.
Go ahead and make an attack with advantage.
Oh, 17.
Great. Roll against the crit.
18.
Great. That absolutely hits. What would the total be on that?
The total
Oh, doesn't matter. Never mind. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
All right. Action bite.
It's 2d6 plus 3.
3d6 plus 3.
Actually, yes.
3, 5, 8 plus 3 is 11.
Okay. Excellent. And does it do anything else on attack?
If the
Oh, it's not a creature. So, okay. Excellent job. Would you like to do anything else?
that'll be it.
Okay. Excellent job. The captain guy sitting here is going to go ahead. Valentina, how are you looking over
Like HP ones?
I'm
I'm
angry.
at 28.
there? Koda, where are you at with your HP? He's trying to figure out who he's.
I am at 21 temporary.
Yeah, he's gonna keep attack. He's gonna do what he did last time. He's gonna make 2 attacks against you, 1 attack against you. He is trying to start whittling you guys down. Valentina, that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Crit.
The next one is going to be an 18.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Koda with the dagger, he is going to roll a 9 because he cannot hit you with his dagger. Valentina, you're going to take 4 slashing damage reduced to 2.
Yep.
And then 9 slashing damage reduced to 4. Okay.
Where does that put you at?
I'm at 22.
Okay. And that will, he's gonna keep duking it out. He's right in where he wants to be. He can attack 2 targets. That's where he wants to go. That ends his turn. Valentina, you are up.
Okay.
John, you're coming up soon.
So I'm gonna try to Great Axe. Let's try number 1 this time.
Okay. He has not taken any damage. So, Koda, do you get to do anything when somebody makes an attack?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, would you like to use your reaction to make an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like that guy.
Okay, do you want to make a bite attack?
Bite attack.
Go ahead. Go and roll for it, please.
It's a 5.
Okay. So
Oh wait, I get pack. Does pack tactics work with a reaction?
How do you do that?
It's a 12.
Okay, 12, which
Plus
brings your total to
5, 17.
17. He is going to use his reaction to parry, which adds 2 to his armor class. Wait, actually, well, I said he was going to do it, and it actually wouldn't have worked because 17 would be his armor class and need his beat. So he's going to burn his reaction because I said he was. Yeah, that absolutely hits. Roll
Sweet.
2d6 plus 3.
Alright. Plus 2, 6.
6 plus 3.
That was
right?
plus 3. It
Okay,
was
so
1
6
to 2.
total. Okay. He is starting to look pretty damaged, but still standing pretty well. All right, Valentina, I'm sorry. Is there anything else you want to do?
So I rolled a 15 plus my 5, so I got a 20 to hit on number 1.
Great. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm forgetting to roll.
He has not taken any damage yet, so he's just sitting there trying to hitting away at you, and you turn around with your great axe.
I got an 11 plus 3, so 14 damage after.
14 damage plus this 11 plus 3. Don't you get to add raging to that?
Oh, yes.
Plus 2.
So it'd be 16.
16 damage. Excellent. So Valentina turns around and looks at this guy who has not taken any damage. Just like, this is going great for me. No one's hit me. Slash with a great axe. He's starting to look pretty rough with 1 attack. Excellent job. Anything else?
I spit in his face.
And you absolutely do as a free action. Valentina just not a sanitary person in a fight. So very good job. Anything else you'd like to do?
That'll be all.
Okay.
Alright, I forgot to do heat metal damage on
You'll remember
the
next
guy.
time.
I will.
Okay.
I know. That's fair.
The other guys are going to go ahead and take some attacks. This one is going to continue to attack you, Elara. Going to start off with a 21 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
The next one's going to be an 8.
That does not hit.
Okay, you're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage. The last one, who you just attacked, just took a massive hit from Valentina, is going to make 2 swings at you.
At me?
No, Valentina. Valentina, that's going to be an 11.
No.
And what's that?
No.
He takes massive damage. He is reeling, and he's just flailing desperately to try and stave you off. So that ends their turn. That will go ahead and end both of their turns. They'll stay where they're at. John, you're up, and then Elara, you're on deck. Don't forget, and I didn't tell you guys, I am going to give you all inspiration at the start of the session. So I didn't tell you. I apologize. You can take inspiration.
Oh, I didn't use
You
it
have-
last session.
So you have an inspiration die, which allows you to roll a d20 if you.
You stack inspiration, or is it just you have it or you don't?
You just have it or you don't.
Okay,
It's one
so
or the other.
make sure you use it this
I use it
session.
this time because I didn't
Yeah.
use it last session. So
Okay. John, you're up.
Alright. I'm just going to use a lightning launcher again.
Great. Keep going. Who are you
Rolls
attacking?
before. Going to be hitting number 2 again.
Excellent. Go ahead. Keep whittling away. Make an
Mom
attack roll for me, please.
It's strong.
I was just gonna watch action, I guess. I don't know.
9 plus should be 6 at this
6,
point.
9
Yep,
plus
so
6.
great. 15 absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll 2d6 damage for me.
Five. 6 altogether.
6 altogether. He is barely hanging on, but he is. Excellent job. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm sorry.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay, excellent. All right, Elara, you're up. Koda, you're on deck.
Who did you just attack, John?
He's been whittling away at number 2. Number
Okay.
2 is barely hanging on. He's looking real rough.
Okay.
So is actually they're all looking pretty damaged.
Okay. I would like to cast Sacred Flame on number 2.
Okay, go ahead and cast it. Flame. So roll an attack roll.
19.
19, so that would be, so you add your wisdom and your proficiency, which is spell attack, which would be plus 5. So you roll a total of 24, which absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
It hit my pin. Can I roll it again?
Yeah, it's 1d8.
It's what I'd say too.
6.
That
6.
hit everything.
That is more than what you need. How does that look?
Oh, Sacred Flame?
What color is it?
It's gonna be...
Sparkly flames.
It is. Thank you. How'd you know? How'd you know?
We're just that close.
It's turquoise, and it has glitter flowing through it.
So, number 2, who has
And
been...
it's gonna go... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, DM.
No, this is you. I want to hear this.
It's sparkly glitter, turquoise, and it's gonna be a one-handed one this time.
Just a man
John.
screaming in the middle of a bunch of glitter.
And I'm gonna go like this, and go, pow!
This poor individual who has been shocked 7 times by John's taser gun.
Clear.
Like, he's like, go, go, ah, ah, ah. He's just taking hit after hit after hit. Suddenly turns around and the cleric next to him goes, "Kabah!" And he just bursts into flames and crumbles into the ground. Almost thankful for this torment to be over. You can kind of see him in his eyes. He's looking forward to the sweet release that awaits him. Excellent job, Elara. Anything else you would like to do? Koda, you're up next.
Yes, I would like to... I'm going to cast, Sanctuary.
Okay.
It is a bonus action,
Great.
and I would like to cast it on Koda.
What does Sanctuary do?
You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This spell does not protect the warded creature from area effects such as explosion or fireball.
Great. Excellent. Good deal. So you have whatever she just read you. Good job. All right.
Sweet.
Koda, you're up, and then Valentina, you're coming up shortly. I just moved this, and I should not have. I'm so sorry. Okay, Koda, you're up. What would you like to do?
I want to bite you.
Go ahead, make a... Thank you. That's what I was looking
What
for.
is
Go ahead
Muffin
and
doing?
make an attack roll against him, please. You get pack tactics, so roll with advantage.
15.
Okay.
3.
Okay, so 15 for a total of... It's like plus 5, isn't it?
20.
20,
Yep.
okay. Absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage. So 2d6 plus 3.
6.
Okay.
1. That is 7
plus 3 is 9.
9.
He is still hanging in there, but he is starting to look more and more damaged. Excellent job. Anything else you'd like to do?
Might want to take a step back.
Yeah, I might want to take a step back. Yeah.
So that's going to provoke an opportunity
He's gonna-
attack.
he's gonna
I
attack
can
you.
do that. Well, he used his reaction because I said he was going to use parry. He has come back to his turn. So he used parry. He tried to parry your attack and he didn't. So
You know,
you can absolutely do that without incurring an opportunity attack. It's a little metagamey, but it's
I actually don't think I want to move.
okay.
I want to be in range.
All right, very good. That ends your turn.
It's my turn.
All right, back to the big guy's turn. He's going to go ahead and keep doing what he's been doing, but this time, like, he's getting frustrated. He can't hit this stupid wolf, so he's going to attack. What does he need to do when he attacks for Sanctuary? He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw.
Your DC is what? I think it should be 13.
It's 13.
Okay. He fails, which means he has to attack a different target, right?
Or lose the attack or spell.
So he goes to attack Koda because he's just changes his mind. He is going to roll for Valentina, attacks for Valentina. The first one is an 11.
No.
Okay. Second attack is an 18.
Yes.
And then he's going to attack you with the dagger too because he can't attack Koda, which is going to be a 15.
Okay, so yes, that
So
is.
one with the... That's going to be 4 reduced to 2.
Mm-hmm.
The dagger is going to be 5 reduced to 2.
So 4 total.
Yep.
You got it.
Mm-hmm. Raging is super powerful
Yeah.
against melee attackers. All right, that ends his turn. Valentina, you are up.
Okay.
You have two injured individuals next to you.
So I'm going to at number 1 again with
Is he
Great.
trying to talk to Addie?
Is this going to be a regular attack or great weapon?
my regular attack.
Great, go for it.
So a total of 15.
Absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And then I'll have my damage, and I'll add 2.
For raging plus whatever the great axe is, which I think
So a
is
total of 16.
16 is exactly what you needed.
That's
How
right.
does that look?
Alright, so I'm going to push him to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hold him by his collar. I'm going to hold my axe in my hand and say, "You ready for some action?"
He looks confused and befuddled. He's like,
And then I got,
yes! Before he answers. So Valentina, after taking multiple attacks from this guy, who's just like, this is going great! Gah! Gets pushed to the ground by this raging lady. Very confused way to go out. He is absolutely taken out. Very good job.
right. That's
It
right.
would have been his turn, but since he is dead, John, it's your turn. Alara is on deck.
This guy's surrounded.
Just to change things. Crossbow, bolt, 0.
Okay.
Sorry, pizza roll in the mouth doesn't work well.
So make an attack with crossbow.
Rolled a 9.
Should be plus your proficiency, plus dexterity?
2. So
9, so 13 total would be, because it would be plus 2 plus 2. So 13 total, which does not hit. So,
Alright.
take a shot. King! Shoots, just goes wide. This guy, again, very dexterous. He's been dodging Valentina's attacks. He realizes he's surrounded. He is watching. This is a very capable combatant. Like I said, he is probably more capable than anybody you have faced so far. You are definitely facing a higher challenge of enemy.
Okay.
So, that ends his turn. Anything else you'd like to do? You have a move. Alara, you're about to be up. You have a move if you want it.
Know what I have to do again?
I'll pass on.
Excellent. Okay, Alara, it is your turn.
Everything.
There's only one remaining. He is surrounded. He is watching carefully.
How's he looking?
He looks hurt. He's not, like, near death, but he's taken some pretty good hits.
He limps just a little bit.
He's limping a
Yeah,
little.
he's bloodied, but he is hanging in there. He's still very dangerous.
Okay. Is he still standing?
Yeah.
I'm still
Standing on, and I've never been. All right, stop. We only get 10 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I'm reading this spell. I haven't.
What are you trying to cast?
I haven't ever cast it, so I'm not sure how
Yeah,
it
sure.
works.
Tell me what it is.
It's Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt, you have casted.
Guidance.
That is a
I
spell
don't
attack
remember.
roll. So Guiding Bolt is the powerful spell attack roll that if you hit does a ton of damage.
Yes.
Burn people alive with it.
That's
So
what
go
I
ahead,
wanna use.
Roll a spell attack for me. Add 5 to that roll.
It's a 6 plus 5 is 11.
11, unfortunately, does not.
Of course
Does
it doesn't.
So
Cool.
make sure you've expended the spell slot, because even if you don't hit, you take away the spell slots. And then anything else you would like to do, you can cast a bonus action if you have one, but you cannot cast a leveled spell, so you don't have any cantrips
No.
for bonus action. So you can move.
I'm not in his range, so I can move, right?
Yeah.
How far can I move?
30 feet,
the
6
tree.
squares.
So 6 squares.
Goodbye.
Or is this going to keep traveling?
Now I didn't say this, but this person down here that you know as Orin, he would have taken his turn to go and hide behind this tree. He's not helping, but he's hiding. Forgot to say that.
Wise
So
decision.
yeah, he sees the combat. He goes ah, and he runs over to behind the tree and just kind of ducks and is cowering there. So excellent, Laura. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Koda, it's your turn. Valentina, you're coming up shortly.
I roll the heat metal damage this time.
Roll the heat metal damage. That's 2d8 for me.
That is 9.
Excellent. Okay, and go ahead and are you going to continue to bite this?
I'm
thing?
going to continue to bite him.
Excellent. Go ahead and make a bite attack for him, please.
That's a nat 20.
All right. So your bite attack is 2d6, which on a crit for you guys is going to be 12 plus 2d6 plus 4. So 12 is more than what you would have needed to kill him. How does that work?
Alright, this guy is going Koda mad. He just takes him and around his mouth like a chew toy.
Koda, after lots of frustration, grabs him just like you said, like a dog with two towards him. Shakes this dude.
Big muffin energy.
Those of you watching would have been a little disturbed, but also slightly impressed by what happens with that. So, excellent job. That clears the fields of combatants. Very well done. And with that, you all are left standing.
Can we take a nap?
Yeah, we need a short rest.
3 bodies are remaining.
Players or characters taking that?
So,
Players.
as the combat ends, this guy who introduced himself as Orn.
Do it gentle. Do it gentle.
Gentle, buddy.
Do it gentle. You can rock him. Just do it gentle.
Introduced himself as Orn, comes out and says, "Oh, jeez, thanks! Whew, they were sure going to get me if you guys didn't help."
Koda looks at him.
He goes, "Ah! Is he
He's good.
okay?"
He's alright.
He's good.
Just angry.
Like, seeing and what I'm assuming is the blood and gore that's still in your mouth. I mean, you tell me, would you have dropped the
I don't
captain
think so.
that you have, or is like he's still just in your mouth just as a tooth away? Yeah, he just kind of goes, "Ah!"
He's still a wolf. He's a dire wolf at that
I'm
point.
Koda though. That's
He's-
kind of weird.
Gonna
Still
take
Koda.
a little step back. He's like, he hears John say he's okay, and he's like, "Uh-huh.
I drop him. Just
Are we good?
What are you running from?
The guys that were trying to catch me?
Yeah, but what they want with you?
we covered
You
that.
guys not know what's going on here?
Why don't
Not
you?
really.
Why don't you remind us?
I can't remind you of something you don't know. Would you like me to tell you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you. And as you see, this is not a halfling. Looks a little different.
Oh.
Halflings look like looks like a norm, like kind of proportionally looks like a humanoid, or looks like a human. This is a gnome. Right?
It's
a
a
little bit shorter, a little bit different proportions. But you guys would, I'm sure, they're common enough. They're not a common race that you would see, but common enough that you would notice them. He says, "Well, me and some of my friends, we were leaving, trying to move through, just start some lives as a merchant. We come from Garen's Well, and a lot of fish in Garen's Well, and if you don't want to fish, your only option is to find your fortune elsewhere." So we grabbed some random stuff and decided that we'd travel to Ironhold. We heard that there's lots of ores and things you could trade and use that, and we thought we'd maybe start our own little company of merchants. And he said, don't, no, that's not okay. Boundaries?
Can I feel your beard?
I lick him.
Gnomes don't have beards, so
Have you seen gnomes?
this one, let me rephrase that. This one does not have a beard.
I lick him.
You do notice the slightest peach fuzz and just the beginnings of like a very sad mustache. Like he's trying, but it's not. And he's like, no. Boundaries. Thank you. Just because I'm shorter than you does not mean I deserve less respect. So,
Is that the gnome?
me and my friends, we decided that we would try our fortunes, come to Ironhold, trade for some ore maybe, take it to Rivercrest, and who knows, maybe we could become traveling merchants. And as soon as we entered the area, they saw us and took us prisoner and took us to I've never been there, but it doesn't look like I thought it would. There's, the keep which you would expect. We knew about that, and the barracks for the workers, which we knew there would be, but there was also they called it the Meteor's Crucible fighting pit that they built, and this dwarf named Grom Bloodaxe was ruling over the area. They forced us to work. They told us if we didn't dig, and we didn't mine, and we didn't work, that they'd throw us into the crucible, and when you go in, you don't come out. So we decided that we'd just work, but we've been here for weeks. Every day they march us to one of the mining camps and force us to dig this black rock out of the earth, and they said it was some kind of meteor. I don't know much about that, but we dug, and then today I saw an opportunity. The guards were distracted, so I just made a run for it. I didn't think I would make it, but if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have at all. There's no one leaves. Once they have you, it's work, and whenever your value and you can't work anymore, they throw you in the crucible. If you're lucky, they'll just have you torn apart from some wild beast. If not, Grom or one of his enforcers will do it. You see, he kind of looks off, just kind of reflecting on the experience he's had.
Can you tell me more about Grom?
Oh,
Earlier.
he's
Oh no.
he's a dwarf, but he's so much bigger than what a dwarf would normally be. He's got these metal things coming out of his arms and his back, and he's whenever he's in the crucible, someone will take this powder and he just grows bigger than a normal dwarf would be. And I've seen him rip people in half. He's brutal,
Black powder?
ferocious. Something in a vial, yeah, probably.
Do you know where he is?
He's an Ironhold.
Oh.
He stays in the keep.
In the keep.
He does. We don't see him much, but every now and then, when one of his enforcers doesn't do a good enough job, or he just wants to kill somebody, he jumps in the crucible with whichever workers have displeased the group enough.
I want to go see.
These rods in Rom, are they probably like 8 inches long and like dark as night?
Yeah, something along those lines. I didn't. You don't want to look at him. If you ever see him, don't make eye contact. If he shows displeasure, he takes this giant axe and he enjoys tearing people apart.
Does he have any children?
Or relatives?
Never stop to ask him about his family.
I was just curious.
So when you're not ripping people in half, what's your life like?
Yeah, didn't come up in conversation, I would say.
I guess to ask any questions, I have to leave wild shape.
Yes.
I leave wild shape.
And probably drop the guy.
Probably.
He goes, oh, that's so disturbing. Okay. Hi.
Hi, hello there.
I don't know what's worse, the big wolf or the little one. It's the whole thing.
Who you calling a little wolf?
Compared to the big wolf, you're a little smaller.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, so, where are your friends? Like,
He's on the camp.
Still somewhere. Every day you go to a different camp. It's not like you go to the same place every time. They break us up into different work parties or different groups, and you go to one of the 3. I could describe the area for you. I've been to all 3 of them if you like.
What's your mining? Is it surface level or is it like deep?
There's mostly on the ground. The one in the lowlands is a little more accessible. That's the big camp. They send more people there. Do you want to... I could describe the area to you.
Yes,
if you'd
please
like.
describe it.
Yes, I would like to
It
do
looks
that.
something like this. So you guys are kind of in this area over here, kind of on the outside. He indicates to you that he was in this camp when he made his escape, and he's referring to 3 mining camps. He says, "There's 3 camps. There's the one up here, and the 2 in the hills. And the hills, they are or the forest area. They're smaller, but still have some of the rock. But the one in the lowlands down here, it's got lots of it. They send most of their workers there. And then in the center you have Ironhold, the keep, and the village. There's some lodging for the workers, and in the center they've erected the crucible.
How many guards are there guarding the mining camps?
Oh, it depends.
And the camp you came from?
Oh, about mostly depends on the day. They probably left 2 or 3 guys back to watch the workers and sent the rest after me.
I would say we go to that camp.
Alright,
Wouldn't you guys say that?
I would. I've got a question. Does anyone here have disguised self?
Not, yes, but not
You do?
pulled up.
Alright, you're the smart one in the group.
I feel like John and I are on the same.
Koda's not in it.
Not sure how I would take that, but I mean, that's fine.
Sorry, Valentina.
While the gods are mostly at the camps, the hills are crawling with them. parties of scouts, either individuals or multiples, and anybody who wanders into the area, they're taken to the mines. If you're ever captured, make sure they kill you. You don't want to go to the Crucible.
Valentina might.
I want to visit.
Yes, but we should go to the mining camp first
Okay.
to see what they're mining. And if there's only 2 or 3 guys left back there because the rest of them chased them,
Okay.
I feel like we should go to the
I have
mine
an idea.
first. But maybe take a rest before we go.
I would like to see what's in those bodies.
What's in the...
You search the bodies and you find.
I phrased it weird. Sorry.
Yes, you did. Again. Cabinet search.
I mean, you find mostly copper and silver. These guys weren't necessarily carrying a lot of wealth. I would say you get 15 silver pieces. Yeah, 15 silver pieces between them.
Okay.
I said not a lot of wealth.
I take it all.
That's fair. That's fine.
These are guards that are working that don't necessarily carry their.
My known friend about how.
That is a deeply personal question.
Also, what's your
sir?
name?
My name is. What did I write down? Orn Silverfish
I love
or
your
Silverfin.
I love your name.
Orange silver.
Thank you.
O-R-N?
O-R-N-E.
O-R-N-E.
You should
Silver
try to
fin.
measure how.
I don't have.
John's just kind of like looking at the angles. Stop it! Dude, boundaries.
This team doesn't know very much about boundaries. Sorry.
Y'all don't talk to people much, do you?
No, not really. Just the 4 of us.
I grew up in
I
the
can
woods.
tell.
Just
Oh, I can definitely tell.
I'm from the
So,
woods.
I have a disguise kit.
Okay. I've got wild shape, which I can use to just kind of wild shape into a normal animal. I also have disguise self. I feel like we could take the place of these 3 guards.
guards, not the gnome.
Not the
Not the
gnome.
gnome.
He heard him say that.
Maybe you can.
Did he hear John say that? Like, he's too short.
I can be a captive. You know the Wookiee.
Oh, the Wookiee, Star Wars.
Yeah.
We're going full of a Star Wars theme.
Let's pull get help.
Let's do get help.
Get help!
No, that's my least favorite one.
So
You love it.
So Orin
Have you seen
says,
Thor?
"So, can I just go ahead? I'd like to get
Well-
I'd like to get the heck out of here, please,
Do you know
and
any...
never come back."
Well, sir, you've been more than helpful.
Yes,
Safe
thank
travels.
you.
wait a minute. Wait a second.
Oh, says the wolf.
No, don't worry.
It's
Um,
fine.
do we have
just
some...
take the stuff out of it.
Do we have something we could give him, like rations or
I don't
something?
think she can open it.
That's fine. It will come open.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. So
Give him a crisp high five.
he goes, yeah, as he's like just kind of expecting. He's like, "I don't really have anything on me, and it's a good about a day to.
Let's...
Should I go to? You guys think I should go to Rivercrest?
No.
No,
I wouldn't recommend it.
no.
That
Wait.
seems ominous. Okay.
No, you want to go to
Let's line up these maps here.
Amber.
Amberfield.
You want to go to Amberfield?
Oh, it's that way. And you see he's clearly pointing in the wrong direction.
No, it's over there.
Oh, yeah.
Across the
I got.
river.
I'm really good at
Be
at
careful
directions.
though, there's lions.
There's,
There was only a couple lines.
We got him though, don't worry.
But if you make it to Amberfield, just look for Captain
Alright, now I'm worried about this guy.
Remora.
Captain
Remora.
Remora and
Oh, you guys want me to send a
Carry
message, or assuming I don't get eaten by the lions?
Could we give
and
this...
tigers and bears alive.
Could we...
Bears?
Let her know we're seeing about these mining camps.
Okay, I will.
Could we give this guy like some rations?
Sure. I mean, you can give him I'll let you do that. Like, you don't have to really mark them off. Like, yeah, you can give him a day's worth of rations, which is not much. He's okay, good. You got. He reaches down. He looks at. He finds the dagger that's lying on the ground. He picks it up. He's holding his rations. He's like, okay, go to Amberfield. He takes off.
This guy's gonna get lost.
Walking towards,
Okay.
kind of in the wrong direction initially, and he goes, goes in the right direction. He's like, Amberfield, got it.
So worried about this guy.
Walks along. You see him kind of come to the river. He goes, wades in, starts swimming, this current starts slowly pushing him. Just like tiny man swimming, gets to the other side, waves. Amberfield! That way!
The other way.
Okay. He's going roughly in that direction.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
It's southwest, south by southwest.
I don't know what that means.
Bye.
Thanks for your help.
Sorry, I'm hoarding the cookies.
I need a cookie. All right.
That was a good accent. You
So
get-
it is most. It's I'd say pushing towards end of the day, middle of the afternoon. You probably have a few hours before you would have to start making some decisions.
Alright, can we... Is he still within earshot?
No.
Eh,
Doubtful.
maybe. Why?
Maybe if you yell really loud.
This would probably
I'm
not
doing
be good.
that.
Alright, we should have figured out if there's any guards or any work going on in the mines
we,
at night.
We talked about that. Oh, at night.
At night, if there's anything
Well-
going on at night.
Well, no, they said they move them, so
Yeah.
that means they take them,
But
hold
are they
them
guards?
in the barracks, and then take them out to the camps. So the mining camps are vacant. at night.
Yeah.
Alright, so we should wait till the cover of night.
You did not specifically ask that question.
I did not.
You had.
Yeah, we should have, but we did not.
Is he catching his breath on the other side of the...
No, he's walking in a general direction.
Do we...
I'm
can
gonna-
we guess how far away we are from the city?
You're a better part of a day's travel. I mean,
Alright.
it took you. It would be if you were going directly to Ironhold, it would be a long day's travel, maybe a day and a half, depending on your pace.
I would like to cast Thaumaturgy
Mhm.
and ask him that question.
So, what do you ask
him
him?
in the distance?
I'm going to ask him if the mining camps are vacant at night.
You see him walking away, and he goes, turns around. He goes.
I sprint to him.
I mean, he yelled the answer.
But can't I tell?
Hey,
I mean,
Super Wolf
thaumaturgy
here.
is not
What do you say?
message, which,
Huh?
or sending,
I said
which is
Super
a
Wolf
totally
here.
different spell, which
What
would
did he
allow him
say?
to
Oh.
apply.
No, but
I
I
do have
had
good
the
hearing.
other. It's not a spell.
Thaumaturgy?
No, that one. I'm talking about my feet.
What about
He
your
would
feet?
be far enough
How many
away you would
toes
not
do
be
you
able to
have?
read his lips. Like, he is a small figure in the distance.
Well, I tried.
Alright, I run to him.
Okay. When you...
Again with the water.
I run, yeah. I need to know this.
Okay, go ahead and let's just see what happens,
If
because
Koda
I'm
would do
just
it.
curious what would happen. Make an athletics check to get across the river again.
That's an 18.
Alright, you swim across the river. I would say you're easily able to catch up with him enough. He's just kind of standing there. He'd like walk a little bit and go, like, look at the sun. Go like this.
Does anyone
Check
have
for
a
the wind.
compass?
Go. I just keep going. And just, oh god! I did. I thought you were on the others. Are you coming with me?
No, I've got a question.
We just did this like 20 seconds ago.
We didn't hear you, so I'm the messenger.
Oh,
Yeah.
what,
so what
what's
was
your
your
question?
answer? The same question she asked.
Oh,
Like,
they never left us there at night. But yeah, they usually leave one or two people just to make sure something doesn't wander in and kill all the miners the next day.
alright. Thank you.
Happens from time to time.
Do you have glasses?
He does now. He puts his glass. Happens from time to time. He's like, you're not there.
She casts Mage Hand.
Does not do that. Boundaries. Boundaries.
Koda, touch his beard for me!
So, all right, Bob. No. He just confidently walks off, now going in more of the wrong direction than he was before.
You're going the wrong way.
Nope. Boundaries.
Okay.
I would say you're able to easily enough make it back to the other side.
Okay.
What did he say, Koda?
He said that they take the workers away from the mine, but they leave at least like 2 or 3 guards overnight to make sure nothing happens.
So are we going into the
What?
mine?
What time is it now? Like,
It's pushing, later part in the afternoon. You probably have a couple of hours till dark.
Or do we want to take cover for night?
I imagine if we
I
want
want
to,
to find some grub and take cover.
but then.
Hi, I'm your healer and I'm running out of spell slots.
All right, so we're gonna take cover for the night.
So, where approximately? So you guys are in kind of this area. Where approximately would you like to go and make camp?
I would say,
Are you guys trying to stay in this general region to make camp?
Probably.
And yeah, it's more wooded, like it's sparsely wooded. It's not like, I mean, that's just the map that I made, and I didn't want to click 1,000 times for trees. So like, you know, you could if you wanted to. And this will be kind of something you guys need to tell me. Like, what are you guys just camping out in the open? What is your?
I say we do kind of like we did last time, right? And find some trees and kind of make a camp.
A wooded area.
Okay, so this is going to. Let's kind of figure out what camping, like how well you're able to kind of conceal yourself. So we're going to make a couple of rolls here. First of all, someone can make a survival check to, and I'll let you, if someone wants to help, I'll let you make it with advantage. This is going to be to find a spot where you feel like you would be out of sight. Also, if you're going to make a fire, that's a decision you guys are going to have to make. It would obviously help you with your resting, but you would be more visible. You're also looking for a place where you can potentially have a fire and not have a disturbance. So go ahead and make a survival check for me. If someone's helping you, you can make it with advantage.
Okay, that was a 3. That's an 18.
Okay,
Plus
what's your
5
total?
is 23.
Okay, so Koda is able to, after a little bit of searching, find a pretty good grove of trees. There's also kind of some rock cover that you feel like would be able to conceal a fire, which is good, because if you did not have a fire, it was going to cause some issues with your ability to get the full benefits. So the other thing is I would like 2 people or 1 person with advantage to roll a stealth check for me. That will also be to kind of conceal your hiding spot. Like,
I would like to do
what
that.
you are potentially attempting to do here, because so I need you guys to kind of make a decision before we do the second roll. Like, are you guys trying to establish a campsite that you can return to? Are you trying to just camp for the night? Like, that would depend on how much time and effort are you going to spend trying to conceal this place?
I'd like to be able to return to it.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine.
That sounds good.
So go ahead. I'll let. We need a stealth check, which is
what's
kind
your
of
stealth?
your ability to just conceal the area, and then I will give you, like I said, whoever is making that. If someone wants to help, you can make it with advantage.
I get plus to my stuff.
Where do you find that out?
So that is...
He's just talking.
I got a plus 0, so I'm not.
So yeah, you're better.
Okay. I rolled a 9 plus 4, so I got a 13.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did not.
Okay, so make a second roll. Assuming, or did someone else want to roll?
No, my stealth is horrible.
Okay, I got a 17 total that time.
17 total? Okay. So I'm going to give you so based off of Koda's survival, you need 17 total. Okay. That will set kind of where your camp is. So, and because of Koda's job, you will not take you won't take a penalty for having a fight.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay, so you guys have, I would say, taken the remaining part of the afternoon to kind of establish a site where you can camp and potentially return to. Have some semblance of safety. Is there anything else you would like to do before?
Yes, before we rest, I would like to cast Aid.
What does that do?
So, my spell will booster you guys with toughness and resolve, and each target hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5.
Okay, and that lasts for 8
For
hours.
8
So to
hours.
give you 5 temporary hit points over the course of this long rest.
Yes.
So everybody add 5 to your hit points, and then add 5 temporary hit points on top of that, right?
Yes.
5 to my hit points and 5 temporary.
So you
Yes.
heal 5 points.
And then you can add 5 temp hit points in.
So that
The
would
game.
benefit you if something were to happen over the course of the.
And you know, since I presume we're taking a long rest.
Yes.
Mhm.
Right. I cast Create Water over Elara.
Create water.
Why?
You just
Just cause.
Okay, so that's first level spell.
Yes.
Okay, make sure you mark off that spell slot.
Why is he doing this to me?
I don't know.
you're just being silly.
He had too many spell slots in
Yeah.
case you guys had an encounter in the middle of the night.
I would like to cast alarm over us,
Okay.
and that creates an alarm of a 20-foot radius.
Hello there. Why are you wet?
So
Hope we don't
alarm
get
allows
attacked.
you to. So
I
I would
got 3
say
spell
you can
slots.
kind of you can use that to alarm the outside, kind of the outside perimeter of the camp. which would mean if somebody crossed it, you would be aware.
Right.
So excellent, good job.
Small bell and a silver wire.
I'm not gonna fiddle over most of your reagents for those things unless it's like Revivify, where you need a specific diamond, like stuff like that. I'm gonna say you can pick up in most general stores, or you have a components pouch. Like, not gonna make you guys go to a main city and then role play going to a merchant so you can cast your new spells. Like, just kind of feels like it takes away from the fun. Like, let's go on a shop. Let's add
I
extra
was
shops.
aiding you in that entire battle.
Anything
I
else
cooled
you
you
guys
off.
would like to do prior to taking a long rest?
I would like.
No.
Okay.
Who's watching?
Oh yeah, who is watching?
So yeah, let's get the orders for the
I'll take the
watches,
first
please.
watch.
I'll take second watch.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
making sure you wouldn't fall asleep. I'll take last watch.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, please.
7 plus 3. So 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Doesn't appear to be anything. Watch passes pretty quietly. All right, John, go ahead and make a perception check.
I rolled a 17.
Okay, great. So you are very diligent. Oh, you wake up and Elara is kind of like dozing all day. Right. So
Are you that at this point?
don't hear,
Yeah.
see.
Is that why you took the first one?
Passes
I'd like to
pretty
Take
well.
some
Last watch,
sticks
Koda.
and grass to make like a fishing trap while I wait.
11 plus 3, that is a 14.
Okay. Your watch continues.
Okay, good.
You're so lucky.
And
Did you add
I
your
had too many spell
your
slots.
temp points, your temp hit points I gave you?
the day is yours. What would you like to do?
I
I don't know. I'm trying to do this whole long rest bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and take a long rest. The DM
By
is
the
going
campfire.
to use the little DM's room, and then we will determine what we're doing for your time today. We got a couple hours left before we decide we were going to quit.
When did we decide we were going to quit?
do my goal. Like, wrap up
No,
and see where
it's
the story
role
is.
playing. Koda would have done it.
Yes, but if we would have gotten attacked in the middle of the night,
It was
you would
still.
have lost a spell slot.
I had 4 spell
And
slots.
I was helping everyone.
You were. And it's a
Big
big.
tortures.
Is this in character, Elara, or is this
Yes.
or is this Katie being
Both.
mad?
Oh. Gee, sir, can you hand me that candy jar up there? It's the big open top glass jar.
You'll appreciate this. So my flaw is I can't resist a pretty face.
I don't think that's me though. I'm gonna be honest.
No,
Okay.
but that's why I keep asking like if they're good looking.
Oh, got ya.
Yeah.
So you told me you'd give him a little.
Yeah, little side eye.
That'd be
Well,
really
sugar.
awkward.
Yeah.
Never mind. That'd be really awkward if it was your dad anyways. Good looking.
Well,
Be like, oh, Laura's making fun.
Wait, do you want to bring
No,
him in here?
I'm not dwarf, but I can speak it.
Uh huh.
Oh.
So
I
I think, yeah.
know what's
Yeah.
getting in here.
DM's getting all up into business is what's happening.
I don't know
Did
who
your mom
he
get
is.
around?
Who?
I thought you said Jerome. I'm like, who's Jerome?
Katie, I'm going to put... I don't know where you want to put
Right there.
Alright,
Stick him in that little hole.
it occurred to me this week, I might need to talk to Kevin about this.
Yeah.
I didn't write any flaws for Koda.
We'll
Oh,
figure it
don't
out.
worry, he's got a ton of flaws.
I mean,
Yeah, he
listen,
does.
his
We
flaws
can
are
write
pretty
them for
evident.
you.
I know.
His flaws have become evident over the course of the roleplay. We'll just say you're a little oblivious.
That's not intentional though, so that's just me.
What's your play into the Outlander or Wanderer background, whatever it is? Like, not very social.
They call me little one.
Well, except when he's like, hey, let's make peace and not war, man.
You know, that actually plays perfectly in to his, like, listen, like, to the goblin. We'll be great. Like, you don't have to do this as the
Okay.
goblin tries to bite his face off. You know, it
I
all
had the
plays.
goblin pinned to the floor.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh,
So, the day is yours. You awake well rested. Everyone gets the benefit of a long rest. And you guys on the map are... Oh, let me see that. So you guys have established your camp, we'll say kind of in this area right here. The day is yours. What would you like to do?
But I say, if no one has an objection, we head to Ironhold stealthily.
No.
Well, do you
We're
want
Mine
gonna-
can't.
mine-
The mining camp. Yes.
That's what I said.
Oi! Yeah.
That's what I said.
Alana has an attitude about Koda for some reason.
Someone decided to cast water on me last night while I was sleeping, darling. So I wonder why I have an attitude.
Well,
You don't
we'll have
know
to
who
travel
that
with
is.
stealth.
Did any of you happen to see that last night?
I don't
I was
know.
sleeping.
I rolled over.
It was lovely. You guys know the little one's locked in there, right? Okay.
Okay, what would you like to do?
That is gonna sound.
She'll edit it out.
It's a baby gate.
No, I'm not.
It's a baby
Yeah,
gate,
it's just-
listeners.
Child services. Or there was a baby lock somewhere.
It is a
I was
baby
watching a
gate.
D&D podcast on YouTube and Spotify, and I heard there was a baby lock somewhere. Alright, the day is yours. What would you like to do?
We hear that from the clouds. What's a baby gate?
We would like to head towards the mining camp.
Excellent.
Yeah, stealth
So,
formation.
yeah, first thing we need to determine, how are you all traveling stealthily, or are you traveling,
I'd like to travel stealthily.
Stealthily is probably the best option at this point.
Yeah.
go
And
ahead and make a, everyone makes stealth checks for me. Elara, that is going to be a disadvantage, because
Yeah,
you're wearing...
I know.
Oh!
I got a 9. Koda, I see what you rolled.
6.
No, 1.
No, I
That's a
rolled
nat
6.
1
Mm-hmm.
for
I rolled
Koda.
an 11, but I get a +1.
11. Somehow, Elara, being the stealthiest person in the group with their heavy armor. So as you all are making your way, with the best intentions to be quiet, you have, not necessarily doing the best job of staying quiet.
That's just nice.
Let's see here, I don't have that anymore because I
Alright,
got rid
guys,
of
what's
it.
marching?
So yeah, first of all, what's the marching order? And
I
then
don't
go
know
ahead
anything
because I
from-
lost. I lost the sticky note. Can everybody please tell me what their passive perception is?
Passive perception is
I had this-
13.
Hold on.
Where did you
Sorry,
find that? On
So
this-
it's on the
on the main
front
sheet.
page where your
That's
stats
my
are.
thing. I'm working. You doing?
Mine says 18, but I don't know if it added my...
It did because 18 is really high.
Okay.
Mine's
Um,
13.
Okay, Koda, you said you're 13.
Yes, sir.
Alara's 18. Valentina.
9.
Okay, and John.
16.
That's really high.
No, you're
So we can see everybody hearing us.
Passive.
wisdom. Perception. Right here.
Okay.
I rescind
Okay.
my fist bump
It's
from you.
Okay, that tracks because I was like, wait, you have a really high wisdom modifier. I was like, so as you all move along, you're trying to do your best.
Bless you, Koda.
Elara,
Could you sneeze a little quieter, please?
That actually tracks with the nat 1 stealth roll.
actually, no, you all would see this. As you're traveling along, there appears to be some individual who's in the woods a little ways back behind you.
A mini midget in there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I made a terrible error.
So
We don't have a toddler. I'm not used to this.
The gnome
it's
got
only
lost.
Addie that plays in the toilet water. So.
That's fine.
I was like, wait, I wasn't the last one.
I was unaware that was the thing, or how I randomly did that correctly in the past. You didn't give me something your bud?
Do we have any water I could do?
No,
No.
not for you.
I'll
Make
make
your
it.
own.
Can I have this?
Never mind.
It's in the sink.
Oh, that's really good.
He used a bread maker. He said I cheated. I used a bread
So
maker.
great.
You need water, sir?
Yes.
There's red cups behind the bananas, I'm pretty sure.
Don't step on Glenn.
To avoid going over the rough terrain.
We're poor people, so we do tap water.
I don't it
Same.
Yeah, so, same.
Yeah, it's good. Listeners, this is what we would call downtime.
The DM messed up.
The DM left the little DM doors
I
open.
left the door to the little DM's room open.
And now,
And now the little
now the
halfling is
little
upset.
I was not aware.
I'm not sure what was happening because
She
it's...
probably undid all the toilet
Or all the wipes. I heard the toilet lid go.
she's just having
Real
the time of her life.
I was like, it's real quiet in there.
It wouldn't be the first time.
She kind of looked like a little prisoner where she was banging the cup back and forth on the baby gate. The halfling has arisen.
You're blue, baby.
It's back.
Oh, that's a sticker. Okay.
Hi.
You're in her way. That's what
I'm
that look
aware.
was. She
Sorry.
had her fingers in her mouth and she gets to come and she goes,
Amber. Hey.
We don't have a toddler yet. We gotta prepare for that, babe.
Yeah, our house is actually anti-toddler proof. Like, you know, you child safe a house.
Time it's just every time we get into something we learn. No.
Is that how you keep her out? Do you just keep the bathroom door closed? You don't have locks on your toilet or anything, though, do you?
No locks. We just keep the
Keep the door closed.
Look, locks on a toilet, that's probably not a good idea.
My dad said we're not allowed to do that.
Well, because he can't open it.
Because he can't open
You
it.
really have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going
Sorry.
bathtub.
About what?
Failing my saving throw.
She got to the woman's room.
He failed his intelligence
She had
saving
her fingers
throw.
in her mouth when she came back, and she stopped right here and looked at Kevin and went, and then went around him.
So, you all notice behind you in the woods seems to be some individual who's shadowing you at the moment.
Okay.
Alright, I've got an idea. I kind of whisper to Elara. How about we pretend?
Yeah, Valentina.
Just to kind of keep a watch.
Yeah, you
Just
all
to
would
see.
notice. You all would notice this. You all have.
So he's. Wait a minute.
We all see him.
So
Valentina?
They are trying to be stealthy, but we'll say as you
your
go
axe
on,
down.
you hear like some twigs snap. They did not do a very good job on their stealth roll. They rolled a 2.
Alright, so.
outside of the game. Bet it's just the gnome that lost. Anyways,
We look at him. Boundaries! Boundaries!
Boundaries! Boundaries! People! Boundaries!
Boundaries!
That's my favorite.
alright, so attempting to remain neutral-faced and nonchalant.
Valentina,
Does
keep your
everyone-
axe
is everyone-
holstered.
Keep your axe together.
Can I move closer to the visual?
Oh,
They
well,
are in the kind of in the woods. They seem
So
to be
much for
shadowing you right now, but they're not gaining. They're not approaching you. They're kind of watching for the moment.
I would like to kind of walk sideways so I can keep.
It is.
Are you laughing at me?
No, I just got a picture of Elara stopping,
Oh.
turning sideways, and then
No,
grab
but like
walking.
I'm an elf, so like I want to like be able to see, and my passive perception is way better than y'all's, and so I would like to just kind of turn and kind of walk at an angle so I can kind of keep an eye on what they're doing, but also where we're going.
I mean, I'll say that you're able to discreetly enough keep an eye on them as you guys kind of continue. Are you all? Am I correct? You're all kind of continuing along.
Yes.
Yes.
At a certain point, you notice that they're not keeping up. You know, they kind of start falling back.
Alright, I think we should, because we don't want to lose sight of
They
this
start-
person.
Making their way.
I say we keep going where we're going.
I agree.
Don't chase him.
Not trace him, not chase him.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Should
and
do
acid.
I
this
can't
spell
hear.
slot.
I can't. No, it's a cantrip. I can't hear back though what they say. What do you want me to say to them?
I see you. I see dead people. I know what you did.
Anyways,
I think there was a message about that, but I don't remember.
It was
all.
last night. No, it was Sunday,
Yeah, it
actually.
was Sunday.
It was Sunday.
Hang on, let me look. Are they running or
It's
are they
only
just
if you-
walking in the opposite direction?
They're just kind of moving in the opposite direction. They're still trying to be stealthy.
That's only if you, like, think
Are they
you
more
should.
than 30 feet away from me?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're not
a
that
good
close.
60.
I can't cast it then. Can I move
The halfling
to
is
where
taking up
I'm-
arms.
to where I'm at least 30 feet
I
near
mean,
them?
are you trying to approach them?
No, I just want to talk to them through the air, and I have to do that from 30 feet away.
So you're moving towards in the direction that they are.
On my tiptoes.
Alright, no hesitation. Bolt, turn around, run at her.
Say what?
I'm running at her.
Okay.
John's-
As
John's
you all
tired
notice
of
I'm
it.
heading in the other direction, let's all go ahead and roll for initiative.
Did you just say you're going to run at them? I was tiptoeing towards them. That's totally different.
Alright, let's everybody roll for initiative, please.
Do we add something to that number?
It's
Yeah.
a 9
You should see
dexterity,
on
I
your main
think.
character screen, you should see
Don't
something
tell
that just
them
says
the number.
initiative.
I got a
Yes.
20. Oh, we're not supposed to say.
You guys, every game of D&D I've ever seen, it was like, roll for initiative, and everyone starts shouting numbers, and they're like, I'm not ready for your numbers yet!
What we should do, we should wait.
He's watching Addie.
Okay, 20 to 15 to 20. What'd you get?
20.
20? What'd you get?
15.
Okay.
Actually, one of my better rolls.
10 to 15? What'd you get?
13.
And
9.
Koda always bringing up the rear. So,
Do you add anything for initiative?
I don't. It's dexterity.
No.
It's your dexterity modifier.
Oh yeah, it is.
So we will use similar settings. For the sake of this, we're going to say that you guys are all kind of back here. The individual in question.
I have one of my.
I think Ashley said she had one.
Apple. No, I have one in my car. I can
A
go grab it real quick.
USB-C or a regular one?
Regular.
Let me see it. USB-C.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
I thought C was.
So, for the sake of this, John, since you initiated and said you were going to run towards them, I will let you have basically a free turn at the top of this. So you get a movement action and bonus action prior to us entering initiative order. What would you like to do?
Is it just the one?
Just the one.
That's just that. Okay, there's something going on here. To
We-
be fair,
we
we
were
took
going
a
nowhere.
long time, and John was just ready for something to happen.
I'll slide in and do a.
I got one.
So you said
Thank
you
you.
were gonna. Do you want to take your full move towards them?
Yes.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you're within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, 70 feet. So you could use your lightning launcher if you wanted to.
I think
Yeah, we rolled initiative.
I know.
It's not my fault this time, Elara. You don't have to.
You said 6?
Yeah. So you move 6, which is you get 35. So you get one more. Okay. So you're within 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're within 30 feet of him. Go ahead and fix it. Yeah, I'll let you go back and do it. But it's just I'm not gonna punish you for in this context. Like,
So
you're stuck with your spell. Sorry.
is communication in combat, does that count as a turn?
So I will let. It depends on what you're trying to do. Are you if you're trying to convince them of something, like it's gonna be an action. If you're just yelling something quick, it could be done as a free action.
Just yelling, asking why they're stalking us.
They're not gonna respond.
Okay.
You would be close enough to notice that they are armored. They have a light carrying a bow. They leather armor. Not close enough to really distinguish anything beyond that.
This is
Okay.
not militia, or at least I don't know. Can we try and restrain this person?
I don't have anything to.
You can also use non-lethal damage.
Sure, I'd like to do a lightning gauntlet non-lethal.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me, please, which will be roll d20.
15 plus.
Absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me, please.
5, 10.
Okay, 10 damage. As you shoot this individual with your lightning gauntlet, you go, ah, ah! Right?
A
Definitely taking some good damage. They're still standing.
non-lethal lightning blast to the
But you would still have a bonus action if you wanted to take it, which you can't do a ton with. So that would end your turn, and then we're going to start initiative order. Okay. All right. We're going to go into initiative order. Elara, you are up first. What would you like to do? They're looking pretty hurt.
I was like, you got a drill over
Looking
there?
pretty hurt.
I would like to. Is he holding anything?
Longbow.
But he hasn't used it on us.
Nope.
He hasn't attacked us at all.
He's been following you for a while.
But he hasn't attacked us.
Correct.
Interesting. I would like to move closer.
Okay. You want to use your whole movement
Yeah.
speed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can about there. If you want to use your action, you can dash and go double.
No.
Okay.
It has to be like a live thing, right? It can't be
For what?
for Sacred Flame.
You mean you could attack him with it? What's the range?
No, I don't want to attack him. I want to like light up this tree.
I mean, I would let you do it. You just have to roll an attack roll against the trees armor class, which is not.
That's
Poor
alright.
tree. It hasn't even attacked us.
Yeah, well.
It wasn't even stalking us.
I get it. That's a joke.
Can I move?
So you can take your action to dash, which would give you double movement.
I would catch.
Yeah, I think I'm going to dash.
Okay. So that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get right up next to him. Elara, you can now see more clearly. Wearing leather armor, longbow has an arrow knocked You would, with a passive perception of 18, notice that this individual is wearing a sigil on it, which you would recognize.
I apologize.
Still having attack?
I would like to.
And by a recognizable sigil, I of course would mean see some flames in the background.
In the eyes and the rock. Okay. I would like
You have a
to.
bonus action.
I would like to stay there and just stand.
You can use your bonus action to tell your party anything if you would like.
Yeah. Hey, I'll turn around and let them know
He's part of the media cult.
what John said.
Like, he's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. Good job,
All right,
John.
it's going to be his turn. He is going to go ahead and make. He's going to knock an arrow, and he's going to make a roll against you. That's going
Valentina,
to
get
be
your axe out.
Elara, that's going to be a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. He only gets to do that. He's going to quickly knock another arrow and make another shot. That's only an 11.
That does not hit.
Okay, to missed attacks. He is quickly going to turn around and
got
action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Run in the opposite direction off into the woods. That will end his turn. John, it's now your turn.
This guy's trying to escape with information.
Let's see. He's
Yeah.
probably a
100%.
perimeter guard check.
100%. That's what he's doing.
If he gets away,
Since
they're
you-
all gonna know we're here.
Okay.
John's not going.
Kill him, John. I knew we should have fought this guy.
He's looking pretty hurt. I would say that attack, the initial lightning gauntlet attack that John did, he's looking pretty hurt. You get 7 for 35 if you want to take your full movement. Or are you looking to use a... So you can get to here if you use your full movement.
Full movement.
Mhm.
I will just follow up with a little magic missile.
Okay, great.
Maybe I hit him.
So there'll be 3d4 plus 3.
Plus.
So go ahead and roll a d4. So 4 damage total. Okay, go ahead and roll another one.
3.
Okay, 4 damage total. One more.
4.
4, so 5.
5.
Okay. John, you run up and the magic missiles come out of your armor and you see it smack into his back. He falls down on the ground and is dead.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you want to look at his body or anything?
When I get over there.
Excellent job. That could have gotten a little dicey, so well done.
Cool.
With that,
Sorry, John.
you guys do have an opportunity. Yeah, I mean, he's dead. What would you like to do?
Should we look at him? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. You look at him. Armbands, Colt, the same Colt symbol that you're used to seeing. Has a longbow. Say he's got 2 silver.
No flash lines or...
No,
Okay.
regular looking guy. I would say you find 2 silver.
2 silver.
You want to
Does
put that
he-
in your inventory?
Does he have any radios or anything?
Oh,
Speakerphone?
No, just
Okay.
dude with a longbow.
Okay.
By himself out in the woods.
Alright.
Alright, so
So are we going back the way we were originally going? Or are we going to follow back to where he was going? 'Cause we have
We
not
don't-
gone to the mines
we
yet.
don't really know where he was going though.
No.
He was just heading in the opposite direction of where we were going.
Which is, where's our map?
He was.
Was he going in the, like, towards Ironhold?
He was getting. You would probably be able to tell, knowing his affiliation, that he was out on some kind of patrol and followed you for a bit till he figured out who you were, and then was making his way away from you, so he would go make a report. At that point, at the point where John ran at him, he was just running away.
Okay.
He wasn't necessarily running in a specific direction.
Okay.
He was going to get away so he could do his job, which would be to report back.
I mean, I would say we go to the mining camp.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Mining camp?
Okay.
I would like to take his armband.
Great. You go ahead and mark in your inventory. You have 1 armband from a. We have 1 Colt armband.
Did you find anything else on the
2
body?
silver.
2 silver?
Yeah, 2
You can keep it, John.
I would like to disguise self
Okay. What would you like to look like?
as a guard.
As this guard?
Okay. He's a human, right? And you can certainly do that. How long does that spell last?
1 hour.
Yeah. Would you like to cast it now, or would you like to wait until you're close?
How far away are we?
You don't know.
I
Fair
mean,
enough.
probably not a full hour, but certainly would take some
Okay.
time to get there.
Wait.
And you would probably know.
You done?
You would probably know that you would want to get the full benefit of it. You would probably want to wait until you were.
I have a question regarding my character.
Mhm.
I have a disguise kit. Is that only for me? Like, I can only disguise myself, or can I disguise Koda?
You can, I believe with the disguise kit, you could disguise other people.
You're not a person. You're a wolf.
You would have to make a check for that.
That would be the highest possible check to get Koda to look like a small human.
So that lets you create a pouch that changes your physical appearance. Proficiency with the kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to ability checks you make to create the visual disguise. It would be so. Yeah, you would basically make a roll, but you have cosmetics, hair dye, small props to let you create disguises and change physical appearance.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to do it on you.
Alright, so I've got an idea though.
What?
I could do disguise self. He's got the armband. You have disguise self, don't you?
No, I have the disguise kit.
Could you use the disguise kit on you and Valentina?
So it would take you the better part of an hour, and there would be a couple of rolls, but you could certainly try.
I'm up for it.
Make those.
It would be a deception check.
I
Let me
get
make
plus
sure about
3
that.
in deception.
So for her to use this,
For me to use the kit.
You have a pretty good deception, don't you?
Yeah, okay. I'll try it.
hold on, it's.
Oh no, the halflings.
So I think it's actually an intelligence.
I'm guessing this is not the way you thought this was going to go.
I have no idea. I just put something in front of you. Want to see what you guys
This is
are?
D&D.
I think what I'm seeing is it'd be a. You know what? I'll let you make a deception check for it because it's just a little bit unclear and I have no idea. It says you can add your proficiency bonus to the roll, but I have no idea.
Do I roll?
So it would be like to. So no, I'm sorry. It would be intelligence to pass yourself off to like make the disguise, and there would be a deception check as how well you're able to pass yourself off as that.
So I roll a d20 for that?
So it would be a d20 plus your intelligence modifier plus your proficiency bonus, and you would roll one for your. If you're going to disguise two people, you'd roll one for yourself and one for Valentina. So this would just be how good you are at disguising yourself. So what do you use? Are you guys wearing your armor?
That's the thing. I don't know.
I was just a
So
suggestion.
the disguise kit is not like it has like makeup and cosmetics like lets you help you change the appearance of your
Okay.
face. It doesn't have like a full set of armor that looks like somebody else.
Okay.
We could steal that guy's armor.
And you have access to a set of leather armor if you wanted to use.
I don't know. I don't think I want to do that because
You can certainly try.
I'm sorry, what's game?
We were gonna try.
They're
Try to-
unclear.
we're
Trying to sneak in?
trying to just
We
like
haven't gotten that far yet.
I don't know. I think we just I think we take if you want to use disguise self, that I would say wait until we're closer. But I say we just go and see what we got going on in there.
Okay, let's do
I
that.
have it. I won't be using it because it takes 2 spell slots. And I
He
won't be
has
using
it.
Yes, he has it. I have it. Just
Yeah,
not using it.
but I don't know that that's necessarily the play we want to make.
Disguise takes 4 spell slots.
Yeah, I wouldn't use it.
Ooh.
Wait, how many spells? What it takes to do this? What?
It takes 4 spell
Oh wait.
slots, he said.
Oh no, wait. For Fearbrog magic, it doesn't take.
Hold on, let me read up on. I don't think it takes more than one spell.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
Then I must have hit the...
It takes a. It takes a first level spell slot.
Okay. Well, then let's see.
I guess that's just saying how many spell slots I have left.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you use magic missile, so you think you get 3 first level slots? Does
I
that
do
sound
have
right?
3 first
Yeah.
level
So you have 2 slots left.
Let's
So you
just
use
say-
one of those to cast disguise.
Oh.
It just
Oh, wait.
uses-
Then this.
Furbog magic, I think you get to just use it.
Oh sweet, that's a cantrip with Furbog magic.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
we gave you the stats of a Furbog, even though
Oh,
you're
yeah.
a wolf
I'm
person.
not a
so, yeah.
Furbog.
No, you absolutely can.
yeah,
do that.
you can use it.
I was
That
trained
plays
by
in. That
Furbog.
you were trained by.
Yeah.
Around those people, so
Yeah.
you would have information.
I would say we just go towards the mining camp and see what we got going on.
All right.
What do you guys think?
Let's...
I'm ready.
If you want to use that, I'd say use it when we get closer. But I don't know that you necessarily should.
All right. If we are going again, let's go ahead and make one more series of. Yeah.
The cantrip is concentration up to 10 minutes. The one that doesn't use a spell slot.
That means that
Good
you have to be concentrating though, which means.
Also,
But it
it's
only
only,
means it
up to
lasts
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
So yeah,
Right.
we'll just do the spell
But the
slot.
concentration ones. when things
Just
are...
means you can't cast more than one spell that has concentration, and if you take damage, you have to con saves against the damage to see if you maintain concentration, or if someone does enough damage that they distract you and you drop the spell.
Yeah.
So, everyone go ahead and let's make another series of stealth checks for me, please, as we continue
It's
along.
D20, right?
D20, you get disadvantage, Elara.
Thanks.
I get
Yeah.
disadvantage?
Elara
do.
does because she's wearing heavy armor.
16.
Okay.
Also 16.
17.
4.
Disadvantage
So,
doesn't
how
mean
the
negative.
as a group stealth check, that is pretty good. So that's 3 successes. I will say you're able to move pretty stealthily. Elara, you're definitely kind of bouncing around,
Always.
but you know, Koda's able to kind of help you. Like, stop sprinkling things. So, you guys continue along, and if you're ready, I will say you can go ahead and start approaching what the area that you think the mining camp's in.
Alright, then I use disguise self as a spell slot to where it's just 1 hour.
Okay, so you're disguising yourself as?
One of the guards, the one that we killed.
Okay, so you can totally do that. So you have an hour looking like that individual. As you all approach, go ahead and make perception checks.
A lot is looking at. Perception check.
What do we add to that? Our
It's perception. Yeah, it's your wisdom perception.
Oh, I thought you said D7.
I got a 4.
7.
Yeah.
21.
21.
So
55.
So as you guys approach, you two would certainly notice this looks like there's kind of a larger entrance to an underground area. It is looks like you may not have seen a lot of mines in your time, but it certainly looks like what you would imagine a mine looks like. It's a hole in the ground, kind of dug into the side of the hill. There is lots of like wooden supports and things like that going inside of it is well lit. You see a good amount of activity. A handful of individuals that are kind of at the, outside in front of this big opening to kind of the mining tunnel. I would say, you would notice 3 individuals that look to be wearing armor and have weapons. You also have a group of individuals that are at the top. People will bring wheelbarrows of, some kind of rock out. They will dump it into kind of a larger container. There's a horse, 2 horses pulling a very large wagon, and there's individuals taking that rock, putting into the... a lot of work going on. You would certainly notice 3 individuals.
So, have they seen us at this point? Or kind of?
You guys are kind of on the approach, I would say, with the group stealth check. Doesn't appear... You don't get the sense that you've been noticed.
Alright, so it's occurred to
Oh, yeah,
me,
it's pretty cool.
I'm the only one of us that actually looks like one of the guards.
Yeah, but you don't sound like the guard, right?
Nope, disguise self does not change your voice.
What did the guy sound like that we heard? We did not hear his
We
voice.
didn't hear, we just heard.
Yeah, that's about what he sounded like.
You don't have his voice.
I don't have his voice.
So make sure, if you're going to go in, make sure you stick to nodding or thumbs up.
It's like a curse word in their language.
So what are you trying to do
Change it
there?
right here.
What are you trying to do?
I can't change it on my live.
Should Koda go in
gotten
kind of
bigger
to the
since I've done
courtyard
that.
by himself, and then be
Yes.
ready to give y'all the signal?
What's the
The
signal?
Yeah,
Very cool.
I don't know, I think it'd be like more of a touching head with left
Touching
hand.
head with left hand, yeah, that's my right hand.
two signals.
Two
Right, one that's more obvious than the other. Alright,
If it
You have
goes-
a whistle?
what are we doing?
Alright, I feel like we're getting pushed to make a decision
No,
quickly.
you guys do whatever you want.
Yeah,
I'm hanging back just
Alright.
waiting to see what you do.
Koda boldly goes by himself.
Alright. Koda
Koda.
confidently, either like with confidence that maybe should not have been earned,
This guy-
walks towards the mine.
Right.
So as you approach, these individuals call out. One of them, the guy who seems to your reckoning is in charge, says, "Hey, Brat, what are you doing back? Should be out checking the perimeter. Did you find Did you find those lazy monsters who didn't come back yesterday?"
Yes, I did. I found them over in the plains to the south. They need help. I was outnumbered, so I figured I'd run back and send more people to help.
What's wrong with your voice?
Oh, I haven't drank anything in 2 days.
You're gonna need to make a deception check for me, and I'm pretty tempted to give you disadvantage.
I already have a -1 in deception.
Listen, that's a pretty fishy story. I'm gonna have to go ahead.
Go for it, dude. You do you.
That's not super believable, and you don't sound like.
Oh no!
What did you
That's
get?
a 2.
Well, roll with disadvantage.
That's a 16.
No disadvantage. No.
They are starting to walk towards you, and he says, "But I forget what his name was. Bram? Does it say Bram?
Bram.
That was Brat.
Bram
Whatever.
starts walking towards you. He kind of pulls the sword just a little bit out of the scabbard. Says, "Come here, friend. Let's see. Let's talk this through. Anybody like to do anything?"
I'm waiting for the signal.
I'm also waiting patiently for the signal.
Alright, so...
I get my hand up.
Alright, yeah, my memory's a little foggy. I lost my rations. A bear attacked. I lost my rations. I had to kind of eat a
As
mushroom.
he approaches you, he reaches forward, puts his hand out to touch you on the shoulder, which, as your race, would touch somewhere like in the chest area. Like you're taller, you can, but with disguise self, or with the spell's disguise self, right? You can make yourself look shorter in that. So he touches what he thinks is your shoulder and touches clearly not you through the illusion. So go ahead and roll initiative.
Help!
Little late.
Hey, that's the signal!
I need to wait for Elara on this one as well.
Hey, bud.
She's
How's it
using
going?
the restroom.
A little gnome's room, DM's room. It's been changed so many times.
Cam, give the signal, Cam. Give
Gosh
the
darn it,
signal.
I didn't write it down again. Why did I do
Again.
this? Well, so I copied it. I copied it across like 4 or 5 times for certain creatures because I reuse creatures because that's the. At this level, it's hard to find something that is challenging but doesn't immediately kill you. So I forget what.
You know, like a goblin or something.
Yeah.
2 goblins.
Hey,
2 goblins.
those were the toughest goblins I'd ever seen.
They meant this.
They had clubs this big.
They didn't have clubs. I don't even think I gave them clubs.
It was a family,
They had a
remember?
whipping stick. This thick.
They had hands.
This.
They were throwing them hands.
They had a mean look this big.
They were like the easiest creatures I could find. I'm like, yeah, they should kill these in 2 turns. This should give them a good sense of how the action economy works. Nope. So I would say, for the sake of this, you guys are kind of back in the tree line. Up here would be.
It failed.
It failed.
Yeah,
miserably.
it's
I'm not surprised.
Not only did it fail miserably.
Did you talk?
Yes.
I had
told you
to.
not to.
Immediately.
Talk to me.
I say thumbs down or thumbs up. That's what I told you to do.
Immediately started talking.
Okay, make sure not to talk. Alright.
Hi, hello. How are you?
There's a lot of things going on here because it's a mining camp. Koda, you're going to be up here.
Y'all better run.
Help.
Help.
I'd say you're probably split the distance because you were coming out of the trees.
Alara, you need to roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative for me, please. These individuals have approached you. This is what looks like the leader, and these 2 are a little slightly behind. 25 to 20. Anybody? Or 15 to 20.
Here,
What'd you get?
16.
What's your dexterity?
0. I don't get a modifier.
15 to 10. What'd you get?
11.
Okay. 5 to 10.
7.
Okay.
I got a 2. Okay.
Okay.
I walked in and Addie goes, Katie. What? He goes,
And with that,
I glint.
Mine from now on.
so it is ironically going to be Koda's turn first. Koda, not sure how you pulled that one off, but what would you like to do?
I put my hand on his. No.
Your disguised self did enough to where they do not get any kind of surprise round to you, because was kind of startled when he reached through and realized it was not the person he thought.
It was so hairy.
So hairy when he touched. He's not expecting it. So he's a little bit taken back. Koda, it's your turn. John, you're coming up shortly. And then Valentina, you'll be after that after a little while.
Potentially he was intimidated by your hair.
Yes, was
chest
he
hair.
intimidated?
You know what? I'm going to say yes. If that makes you feel better, I'll say yes.
I needed it. It does.
Good. I'm glad.
I have a very low charisma, and it showed. Alright, I would like to.
What spell is that?
Yeah.
Is Ember still in there?
Dissonant whispers. No, I don't have that.
I mean, it's like, I don't think you had that.
That was a joke.
That does not sound like a druid
Shut the
spell.
door.
I would like to cast heat metal on this man.
Alright, go ahead and roll your 2d8 damage.
Write down.
Yeah, just don't forget.
Go ahead and roll your 2d8 damage against him. Once again, you are confronted by a man in some kind of chain armor, and you take advantage of one of the most overpowered spells in the game and cast heat metal. Roll 2d8 for me.
It is 8.
Okay. Very well done. That's your action. He again goes, ha ha ha! You know, pretty mad. And then go ahead and do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
I would like to wild shape.
Wild shape into.
Wolf, spider, lion.
I have an idea here.
Small rodent.
I would like to wild shape into a badger and burrow as far down as I can.
Why?
Very cool idea. I don't have a stat block available for Badger.
Heat
Hold
metal's a
on.
concentration spell. If I burrow down, can't get to me. Keep my concentration.
Give me a second here. You're looking for just a regular badger, right? Not like a giant.
First time I made him break out the book.
Yeah.
I gotta figure
Kevin was
out if
unprepared
you
for
can
that.
Do that. So you could change into a giant badger,
Yes.
which does have, does not have the ability. Oh no, he has a burrow speed. He can burrow 10 feet. Yeah, you can totally do that. You have 13 hit points, and you have an armor class of 10. It's not a strong creature, but
But if I'm down out of reach,
you certainly can try. Is that what you would like to do?
He's saying try.
I'm gonna go with it.
Great.
I'm gonna go with it.
As you burrow down, I'm going to go ahead and say that he gets an opportunity attack against you. So he's going to make an opportunity attack with a scimitar. 17 to hit,
That hits.
which does hit. Which would then do
I saw this in a YouTube short.
6 slashing damage against you, which leaves you with 7 hit points. But you certainly burrow under the ground and are inaccessible. I would say, for the sake of this, are inaccessible for them to attack. Well done.
What do you guys see? You see Koda walk up. The man puts his hand on Koda's chest. All of a sudden, Koda's a badger and gone.
Okay.
All right, how many points did you say the badger had?
He's got 7 hit points remaining.
Okay, 7. That is the whole.
Great. Well done. That ends your turn. John, you're going to be up. But first, these two guys are going to go. They would have absolutely swarmed and attacked the badger, but as a badger, you're gone. So they're going to go ahead and...
You're just out skis? See you later, guys.
Wait, I've got a plan here.
Okay.
They're going to move towards this and hold an action for something to reappear. They're going to hold an attack for something to reappear because they're not yet aware of the rest of the party.
So this was a good plan, actually.
Sure.
They run up and go,
Sure.
"Is that a badger?"
Sure, Koda.
I think.
Huh. Alright, that ends their turn. John, it's your turn. Valentina, you're coming up shortly.
Alright,
She's just moving
I'd
on
like
camera.
to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right between 1
And they
2.
see him.
So you can certainly do that. I will let you know that that's, you're obviously going to be in melee range with both of them.
Right.
Okay, great, go for it.
I was going to Thunder Wave.
Oh.
Sounds like a great thing. Go ahead and let's do that.
This is the only time John's been able to
So
use
what
that.
is the range on Thunderwave?
It is self, so it's within
Within how many feet of you?
15 feet. Oh, I just
So you
gave
get
him-
all 3 of them. Because he's 10 feet away, so absolutely. Why don't you go ahead and roll that? It is. Read that spell for me.
2d8. Okay.
I can't.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out of you. Each creature in a 15 feet cube or originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So against your spell save DC, which is 14.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Constitution saving throw. I'll roll for 1 and 2 first. That's a fail. That's a success on number 2, and then number 9. That's a fail. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, and it is 2d8.
I think the one that succeeded takes half damage.
You hear small badger laughs from.
Were you within 15 feet? No, it's fine. You're underground. I'm not underground.
There it is. You know what? I feel just.
Hey, bud.
There. 8 and a 5.
13. Excellent. So number 2 takes half damage, so to produce a 6. Well done, sir. So John runs up in the middle of them, goes, what do you
What does
do?
it look like?
No idea.
Come on, what does it look like?
Show me your muscles.
No muscles. All of them.
Awkward.
He goes, ah!
Standard John of skinniness. Yeah, that makes sense.
Valentina watches from the hills.
Is that what you do? Is that what you do?
I don't have any. Sure.
Sure, we'll roll with it.
Runs up in between them, goes, ha! The guys look at him and go, where'd you? Loud, thunderous clap happens. There is definitely the attention of the other individuals that are they're not armed. I'm going to use these to signify them, even though these are guard minis.
Are they minors?
Yeah, they're minors.
They're minors.
They do not look armed. They look.
That's why they're using broken swords.
They're pretty. They're pretty raggedy.
They look scared.
They just noticed what was happening. Like, the guards approached somebody that they thought was a friendly that suddenly turned into a badger and burrowed down, and now this giant thunder sound happened. So, okay, excellent. Anything else you'd like to do, John?
Movement, attack.
I think that's probably all you got.
That's
Okay.
it.
All right, is now the captain's turn. He's going to step here up to John. Because
Did he just fall into the hole?
It's not. you dug down. Oh, he dies in the hole, man. Yeah.
He just fell in a hole with a giant badger.
Yeah, let's be real.
John, he's going to make all 3 attacks against you because they're the only one he can
Okay.
see. 2 attacks with a scimitar. The first one is an 18 to hit.
Valentina, they can't see us.
need a
Not yet.
Yeah.
14, so
You're
yes.
gonna swing that
The
axe.
second one is a 13 to hit.
No.
And with the dagger is a 6.
No.
Excellent. So you will take 8 slashing damage with the scimitar.
Alright, taking 8 damage.
And
I'm underground and don't see that.
that will conclude his turn. Valentina, it's your turn. Alara, you're on deck. And then Koda, you're up after that.
So what weird thing are you going to do, Valentina?
The maximum movement speed, 30 feet. Excellent.
Yep. So I'm gonna swing at number 2.
Perfect.
With my great axe.
Would you like to rage?
I would like to.
Okay. Go ahead, and I'll certainly help you with that. You go into a rage.
So to hit is a 7. It's probably a no-no.
Was that plus? Is that what you rolled on the die?
So it was a 2 plus 5.
Yeah, that's not going to hit.
Yep.
So you take a big swing at this guy who is standing very near John and miss, unfortunately. Anything else? Now, I'll help you with this because one of the rules we haven't really talked about here and I haven't really used as monsters because I don't want to randomly kill you guys is flanking. So if you would have gone here, technically you would be flanking him with John, which means you get advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
So if you'd like to roll again, you're more than welcome to do so with advantage if that's what you want to do.
I would like to do that.
Great.
I rolled a nat 20.
Excellent. So go ahead and roll a d12 plus 5 and then add 12 to that.
Oh, it's giving me 12.
Yeah, I like to roll crits is a little higher than that. So usually how crits can work is you can roll double the damage die, so you roll 2d12 and then add that. But if you roll 2 1s, it's like, does that really feel like a crit? I feel like crits at this point should feel chunky. So what I like to do is like you guys roll your damage and then add the maximum amount of damage die. Okay. So roll 1d12 and then add 12 plus your rage, which is 2 plus 3 for your axe, so it'd be plus 17 to whatever you roll.
So it rolled 2 d12s. So it rolled a 12, a 2, and I get plus 3.
So, okay, so plus 3 plus 2 for rage.
So that'd be 19 total.
19 total damage against number 2. Excellent. You run up and clobber him. Absolutely do. He's still standing. He looks very hurt.
I
Very
would like to tell him, you ready for some action? That's my new...
That's your new tagline?
Yeah, that's my new thing.
I mean, he's not having a great day. First of all, there was the badger. Then he got thunder waved, and then he just got attacked by a guy with a giant, by a lady with a giant axe. Equally confused. I mean, equally confused. You hear one of the miners go, "Oh, get him!" Get him! He's into it.
Oh,
So
can I wink at him?
I will let you do that as a free action. Excellent. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Elara, you're up, and then Koda, you're on deck.
So how far away are they from... is that
5,
like...
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 for the 35 for 1 and 2, 40 for the other one.
Don't light me on fire, please.
Light him up.
John, why didn't you move out of the way?
Because I already used my movement.
Okay, so I would like to...
Ember has your green.
I would like to cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
at number... are any of them beefier than the other?
I mean, the guy who...
Number 9.
Number 9 is pretty beefy.
Can I cast over John?
So I will say you need to move a little bit. So if you want to go like 1, 2,
I don't want them to see me, though.
They're going to see you when you attack.
They can't.
Why not?
Because they can't see me. I'm too far away.
So that would be
I can
once
cast
you
it up to
attack,
120 feet.
correct. Once you attack, you reveal yourself.
I don't like that rule.
Doing something like that
That's
would
the
be
rule.
like what a rogue would do, which would be to like bonus action hide, which means you would attack and then you can make a stealth check. You're not a rogue. So
I just don't like that rule.
I duly noted. Would you like to move to where you can hit him?
Yes.
What do you want, Badger Boy?
I would say like right there you
I
have
put
clear
up the
line of sight.
badger
You can go
stat
ahead and
block.
attack the big one.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
9.
Plus
5, right?
plus your wisdom plus your proficiency. So yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Just misses. I'm so sorry.
That's rude. So as my bonus action, I would like... Wait. Is Spiritual Weapon an action? No.
Spiritual weapon is an action to cast, a bonus action to use after that. You've
Okay.
already made your attack roll, so if you had not attacked yet, I would have let you fix it.
I didn't
but
realize that.
You
Okay.
can't that.
It's fine. I just didn't realize that.
Totally good.
Okay. And then I would like to wink at Valentina.
Okay, excellent. Koda, you are up, and John, you're coming up shortly.
Alright, I've got a question.
Yep.
Bite his ankle.
I just pulled up the badger stat block.
Mm-hmm. Is it
It
a giant
says
badger or a
the
regular badger?
Giant badger.
Okay.
The giant badger can multi-attack.
Can multi-attack?
One with its bite and one with its claws.
Correct. You can make 2 attacks.
I'd like to come up under 9. Like, jaws. Just come...
Great. So you can come up. I would say put your mini right next to them, and certainly you cannot occupy the same square. So we'll say you come up. I'll let you pick which square around him would you like to occupy.
I would like to occupy the one right behind
Great.
me.
You can come up and go ahead and make 2 attacks as the giant badger.
Alright. First,
Does he get advantage for flanking?
He does get advantage because he is being flanked. Great job.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll 2 attacks with advantage.
Alright, I'm gonna bite for...
Roll with advantage.
Oh, good. That's a 13.
13 plus
Leave his toes alone. Come here.
Plus 3 to hit, so that's a 16.
16. He is going to use his reaction to parry, which adds 2 to his armor class, which means that just misses. Very
Alright.
good. Roll again. So roll your claw attack.
Roll my
He
claw
now has a
attack.
higher AC.
Oh, that's an 18.
Okay.
That's a 16.
Great.
So,
But that hits, so go ahead and roll your damage for your claw attack.
alright, the claw attack is 2d4 plus 1 slashing damage.
Go ahead and roll that.
1.
Mhm.
3.
So 5 damage.
5 damage.
Great job. You come up behind him and you go to bite. He hears you burrowing up and turns around and deflects the bite with the sword, but you get him with your claw. Great, well done. You're now a giant badger sitting behind a very angry man. With anything else you would like to do?
Can I go back down?
I would say that would take more of an action than anything else.
No,
to
you gotta
throw
stay
in.
now.
Alright, can I run 30 feet this way?
That's
You can move. What's the movement speed that a badger has? You can, but you will be moving out his attack bonus. I'll use his reaction, so you certainly can do that.
Haha. That's how many squares?
6 squares.
4.
Great, good job. All right. As this guy goes, yeah, to Valentina, all of a sudden a badger comes running by. Ooh, weird day. Going to go with these other ones. Number 2 is going to turn around and attack Valentina. He's going to make 2 attacks with his mace. First one is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yes.
Second one will be
Also,
a 9
that's what I
to
look
hit.
like right now.
So you get 8 bludgeoning damage reduced to 4. The other one is going to attack John. John, that's going to be a 8 to hit.
14.
Okay, and second attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
Ooh, got it.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, just 3.
Excellent. John, it is your turn. Valentina, you're coming up shortly.
Alright. Hey, maybe Keith can give you one of these chewing ones right here.
You want
Want a cookie? 2 cookies?
Yeah, give the DM 2 cookies.
The DM 2 cookies.
Addie's like,
The
what?
DM's 2
I
cookies.
want 2 cookies.
Oh, you want one more cookie?
Ember wants a cookie.
Oh, Amber wants a cookie.
Nice.
And does anyone want the last cookie?
Oh, yeah, he gets.
The last melon.
So how bad is friendly fire? Is it the same damage?
What spell are you trying to do?
So if I do Thunder Wave again, Valentina
Valentina would have to make a dexterity saving throw like everybody else.
How high is your dex? That's not my. Sorry.
So you would have
Sorry.
to roll.
I'm a bad user over here.
Ask a woman her dexterity saving throw.
Do you think you could roll better than a 14?
Sure.
That's a negative Ghost Rider.
It's fine. I'll do great.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Gotta make a decision.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
let's
do
do
it.
it. Thunder
Just do
Wave.
it.
All right.
Let it
So
rip.
they're going to try to beat a 13. Let's roll
Right.
for the big one first.
Well, beat a 14.
Big
Yeah.
one. Big
Beat a
one
14.
beats. That's a success. That's a failure. Number 2 fails. Everybody else succeeds.
I got a 17.
Great. You succeed. You take half damage. Go ahead and roll damage for that, please.
She jumps right before.
2d8s.
Let out a big one.
11.
Great. So you take 5. With that, number 2 goes just really confused from Valentina telling him, which is,
So let it rip.
You ready for the action?
Oh,
are you ready for this action? He's like, huh? And John standing there. How does it look, John?
I can't remember.
John again is like, flex, thunder wave. Pretty big damage. I would say number 2's looking pretty rough. I mean, they're both looking pretty rough. Very well done. And the guy who's very confused at Valentina was like, huh? Disintegrates. With thunder damage. Very well done.
Bless you.
Valentina, you have a little bit of blood on you. Adds the flavor.
I love that.
I thought she might. Excellent. Well done. Anything else you'd like to do?
I can't live without it.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
All right. Valentina, you're coming up. First, the big guy is going to take his turn. He's going to shift around so that he can see both. He's going to make 2 saber attacks against you, John, and then he's going to make his dagger attack against you, Valentina. John, that is going to be a 15 to hit.
I think it's a 14, and I just
Yeah, I
backed
think
out
you
of
did
it.
too. And then a 23 to hit. That's it. Valentina, that's going to be a 15 to hit you as well.
Yes.
Okay. John, you're going to take 8 slashing damage and 6 slashing damage.
8 and 6. Okay.
So 14 total. Valentina, you are going to take 4 piercing damage reduced to 2 because you're raging. That will end his turn. Valentina, you're up. Elara, you're on deck. Koda, you're coming up after that.
I didn't mean to do whatever. I just.
So John,
You took
how are you
18
looking?
damage.
I'm helping. I'm helping.
Oh no.
Elara over there goes, ah! She's stabbed by a mystical force. All of a sudden, appearing from the bushes,
Wait,
a
what?
giant. No, I'm kidding.
A dragon.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
an
I'm going
ancient
to
red dragon falls. Okay.
You can listen to the voice in
There he
the
is.
sky. I'm gonna flank number 9.
Wait,
Yep,
Alara's
so if
here.
you want to go
Voices
like
in the
right here,
sky.
you totally can. Yep, that would be
Valentina.
flanking, so you can roll with advantage. Do you want to make a great weapon master
I
attack?
would like to do
Okay,
that.
go ahead and roll with advantage -5.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Just so you know, I needed to kill these people.
Okay.
But
So
I'm
I rolled a
rapidly
6 the first time
Okay.
and a 10 the second time.
For a total of 10 was your total.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
don't get the +5.
Yeah, it would be a -5.
Yeah.
Okay. So unfortunately, no, that does not hit, but it's a fantastic attempt and very well played strategy-wise. So.
Rocks.
Valentina getting a little bit frustrated, hasn't been able to kill someone with her axe in a few combats. Continues to swing. This guy knows his stuff. You're facing, like I said, some pretty competent opponents. Anything else you'd like to do?
I will say, are you ready for some action later?
He's equally confused. Elara, your turn. And then Koda, you're on there.
I would like to move within touching range of number 1.
Go ahead. So let's do 1, 2. Yeah, easily enough. Take 15 feet of movement.
Okay. I would like to cast. This is a new one for me.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast Inflict Wounds.
What's it look like?
Fantastic. What is that? A spell attack roll? Or what's the spell say?
Yeah, so it's 310 damage.
So read the spell for me, please.
Make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 neurotic
Great.
damage.
So roll a d20 and then add 5. So be your spell.
Nat 20.
Oh man. Okay, so what's the damage on that?
3d10?
3d10.
Oh, Elara.
That's at least 30 damage. He does not have that many hit points. What does that look like?
Oh, I thought that would be at most.
So 3d10 on a crit would be
Okay.
30 damage plus 3d10. Is
Oh, man.
It's a second level spell. If it hits, it.
So it is.
How's it look?
It's just a touch one.
Ooh.
So do I show you or can I show you on Koda?
I mean, I would prefer you show me on Koda because it's funnier.
Are you ready?
Boundaries! Ouch! Elara walks up to this guy. Do you walk? Do you skip? Do you...
I feel like it'd be more like
Elara
sadistic
kindly
if you
hops
just
up
skip.
to the back of this guy. Pop right in the back of the head. Blood flows as the inflict wound spell hits, and he absolutely goes, "Ah!" Very dead. Go ahead and hand me that token since I'm holding.
Would you say
Lindsay.
something along the lines of Denozo?
Yes.
Excellent job. Elara, is that in your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. Koda,
No,
you're
wait.
up.
I want to look at Valentina and go.
Okay, what's going on here?
Koda, your turn, and John, you're up shortly. We have one enemy remaining. He's still looking pretty. He's not looking too bad. You know, he's hurt, but not too
Do
bad.
I have enough movement speed to run up to him?
Yeah, you can move, take your entire move, and run back up. Sure.
Okay. Oh wait, that's my entire move.
Your entire move.
So I couldn't attack.
You can use your move, and then you would have an action left, so you could attack. Yes.
Okay.
It'd just be all your. It'd just be 30 feet of movement.
Right. Right, I do. And then I use my 2 multi-attack.
Okay, go ahead and make a bite attack, and then a claw attack.
Bite attack. 14.
For a total of.
Oh, that's not it with advantage.
I would say you can get flanking on this. Like, I'll let you have advantage for flanking. You guys are surrounding him.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage.
18.
18. Okay. For a total of.
Okay, 1d6
Okay.
plus 1.
Here.
Hit 4. What does it say here? 4 1d6 plus 1.
Oh, that's the average. The average is 4. It's for DMs. If I don't want to roll, if we have a bunch of mobs I don't want to roll, I just give you the average damage.
Okay,
So,
that makes sense.
so
I'm not
You need to
usually
roll your
looking at
damage.
this stuff.
yeah. He's looking.
He's been wanting you.
So that's 5.
Okay, great. And then go ahead and roll your claw attack.
Claw attack.
He's on me.
Plus 3 to hit.
Mhm.
9. That 20.
Excellent. Go ahead. What's the damage on the claw attack?
The claw attack is 2d4 plus 1.
So go ahead and roll 2d4, add 9 to that.
5.
That's a 6, that's a d6. Pyramid.
Oh yeah.
It's alright.
1.
Okay. Roll one more.
3.
So 4 plus 9, so 13 damage. Well done. He is looking pretty rough as the badger comes up and like bites and scratches at his leg. It's and then, not having the best day. John, you're up. Valentina, you're coming up shortly.
Oh, the badger can't get out of range now.
Alright. John, you're up.
Kill him quick.
How rough is he looking? Like really rough or just?
He's looking pretty hurt. I mean, he's not like near death, but he's bloody.
What's him doing?
I'm gonna have to take my action to drink a health vial.
He's just letting you know he's there.
Okay, if you want to, certainly can. Go ahead and if you're going to use your action, then you just heal 10 points. Bonus action would be you would have to roll the roll for it. Like how I like to do health pots is if you're going to spend your whole action to use it, you just get the full healing. If you do it as a bonus action, it's like you're trying to quickly do it, so you may or may not get all of it.
What would that roll be?
It would be. Hold on. Potion of healing is. Hold on. 2d4 plus 2. So the maximum is 10, the minimum is 4.
What are you doing?
So if you use your action, you get 10, or you take it as a. You could use your action, take it as a bonus, and see what you roll.
And he has three attacks.
3 attacks. You would know he can attack. If he chooses to use them all on the same target, he gets 2 attacks with his sword and 1 with his dagger.
Alright, I would like to attack him.
Do you have a healing potion? Did you use that?
I have 2 healing potions left.
Okay. Oh yeah, because where did you get the other healing potions? Because I know I gave you one in the first session.
From the shop.
Yeah, the shop gave us one.
Okay, yeah. So you have 2. Who gave the healing potion to the injured bandit? So you would have 1.
No, he had 3.
Okay.
I got 1 as loot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely. Okay, have 2 left. Totally. Sorry, was just checking. Go ahead.
Ashley, do you want to run here?
Action spells.
So, are you going to use your action, or are you going to take your healing potion as an action or a bonus action?
I'm going to use healing potion as a bonus action.
Okay, so go ahead. What would you like to do for your action?
Action, I would like to.
The wee lad.
Ow!
Ha ha! The wee lad.
Sorry.
You sit on the table.
Bonus. What?
Don't roll the dice. Oh, don't grab that. I know he's going to take all my stuff.
I did 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to lightning launcher number 9.
Great. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me, please.
Addy, roll this for me.
Then add 6 because you up.
So 17 plus 6,
23.
23.
Excellent. That absolutely hits. Roll 2d6.
Okay, Addy.
Give me these.
Roll these. 4 and 5. So
Excellent. So 9 total
Thank you.
damage. He's looking very hurt. He is holding on. Does that end your turn?
That puts me to my bonus action to get
Healing
my-
potion. Okay, so roll 2d4 plus
Roll that.
2.
So that's 4.
Okay,
Roll
excellent. Very good
Little
luck.
roll. Oh, try it again. Little roll. Try it again. And 4.
10. Very well done. To heal 10 points.
Thank
That
you.
is impressive.
Good job.
Very good luck.
One of the
Okay.
soldiers pooped themselves.
I think it's that one.
Maybe this one too.
Oh.
Alright, is that in your turn?
That is my turn.
Excellent. It is going to be his turn.
Oh.
He is desperate. He is going to go ahead. I'm going to see who he rolls. John, you're 1 and 2. Koda, you're 3, 4. Valentina, you're 5, 6. I'll roll it out here. That's a 1. John, he's going to take all 3 attacks against you.
Oh no.
The first one is a 14 to hit.
Yep, 14.
You can make a bonus action attack. Go ahead and roll your attack, and let's see how much damage you do. You can use a bite or a claw.
Okay. Bite or claw.
I wish someone would keep track of their fire damage.
Do I do this? Do I need to do this to?
Yeah, make a roll.
D20,
Yeah, make
yeah.
an attack roll.
8. Well, either one, it's an 8.
Okay, so that does not hit, unfortunately. John, you're going to take. Hold on, where is it? You lost it. Danny might be knocked unconscious. Does not necessarily mean
Unconscious.
that you're dead. It just means that you're making that step there. So you're going to take
One of our
6
party members
damage, 6 slashing
Almost
damage.
dies every
Second attack is
I'm
a
next.
15.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. You're going to take 8 damage. Where are you at?
I'm at 2 life left.
Okay, last attack with the dagger. Going to be a 21.
That hits.
Is he
you
dead?
take 6 total damage.
And I'm at 0 HP.
Okay, so we haven't approached this before. That does not mean you're dead. That means that John falls unconscious.
Is it my turn yet?
And you will, at the start of your next turn, have to start, unless you are somehow revived, we'll have to start making death saving throws, which we will cover whenever that happens. You basically have 3 failed save. You roll a d20 on a death save. 10 and above is a success. 1 to 9 is a failure. You get 3 successes, you stabilize. 3 failures, you die.
Okay.
A nat 1 is 2 failures. A nat 20 is you get to stabilize and come back up with 1. If you are healed by any of your party members, you come back up.
This got exciting.
So that ends his turn. Is if you take a melee attack that hits, it would actually have been 2 death saves, which is why I was rolling them individually. If he would have made all 3 attacks against you and you would have fallen unconscious on the second attack, you would have already hit. He would have attacked on the third one and it would have hit.
Oh no.
Right, so John is unconscious. Valentina, you're up.
John's dead.
The guy, he's not dead.
He's unconscious.
John just got knocked unconscious by this dude. He is barely hanging on. What would Valentina like? The enemy is barely hanging on. What would Valentina like?
Keith would remember his fire damage. I was
Oh no! No!
She's gonna go into a frenzy.
So
Look at
Valentina goes
big
into a
letters.
frenzied rage,
Yes.
which means you get 2 attacks with advantage because he is being flanked. Well, no, he's not being flanked anymore by John because John's unconscious. You get 2 melee attacks.
So first one is 18. First one is 14 for
Okay.
that first attack.
14 damage.
18 to hit.
18 to hit. Absolutely. Hold on. What's it is? Oh golly, I can't find. Dude, chill out. No, parry would only get him to 17, so he can't do it. That
Okay.
absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Okay.
Betty.
Well, would you like to make second attack?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll it for me.
So, okay, first one is 23,
Mm-hmm.
and with advantage, that's still the highest. So
Okay.
23 to hit.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll. He does not have a ton of hit points left, so
Okay.
you would be getting plus 5 for each roll, which would be more than enough to do this, because that'd be 10 damage just before you rolled your great axe die.
So I want to say this one's for Johnny Boy, and I split him in half.
Valentina,
Which
true to
way?
form, as her friend and traveling
vertical.
companion is knocked unconscious, grabs the axe, screaming a battle cry in a frenzied rage, kills this individual.
Valentina thinks John is
Now,
dead. Like she's...
Valentina, that is the end of your turn. We no
some
longer have
security.
enemies. However, effectively every 6 seconds from here on out, we would be needing to make death saves. Unless John, be needing to
Are
make
we
death
in
saves.
initiative order anymore?
It would be your turn. So if you would like,
I
to
would
go
like
ahead.
to channel divinity, please.
Okay.
And I would
Isn't
like.
that a candy?
I would like. I would like to channel divine. I would like to channel divine energy to Johnny Boy.
So you can heal him up to how many total?
It is up to 20 HP.
Okay, but it can only heal him to half of his maximum hit points.
It says, as an action, you can restore 20 HP. Choose any creatures within 30 feet of you and divide those hit points among them. This feature can restore a creature to no more than half of its hit point maximum.
So what's your maximum hit points?
My max is 30.
Okay, so you can heal 15,
31.
and then you have anyone else under half HP?
No.
Okay.
No, I
So
took
you would,
no damage.
You'd be able to heal him for 15
No,
hit points
subtractor.
for a channel divinity, which you get 1 per long rest, right?
Short rest.
1 per short rest. So, yep, John, you come back up after taking the damage.
I'm trying to
And
know how it looks.
how, Valentina, or Elara, how does that look?
Thank you.
You're so wise.
I know, thanks.
You flex your muscles?
I do.
Whoa.
No. I go like this with my hands
Dude, what are you doing?
and down from the sky.
Whoa.
And it's pink glitter.
And pink glitter falls upon the prone body of John. The wounds begin to heal and close. You see color return to his face. John, you are now conscious. You have half health. And with that,
Are you ready for some action?
As that happens, you notice that one of these miners is also running towards the fallen body of John, and as the healing spells, he's grabbing stuff from a pouch at his side, and as the healing energy hits, he goes, "Buddy, it's okay, you're chewing on my fingers."
It's okay, John.
It's okay. As the healing energy, he goes, "Oh, I was worried."
What's in your pouch, sir?
"Oh, healing kit. The healing. What are you doing? Do you have any idea how much trouble you have caused? How are we going to explain this? Oh, God. They're going to know. There's already been guards missing. What are you doing here?"
What are you mining?
He goes, "My own business. What are you doing?"
Whatever the black rock is,
Oh.
they want... That's all they care about. They don't care about gold or jewels or silver or ore.
Are there those things?
Just the black rock.
Jewels, gold, silver.
I do like some gold. Yeah.
They don't care about anything else, just the black.
Badges.
Who are you people? Explain yourselves.
Explain yourself.
I don't have to explain myself, lady. You noticed he's an elf. Long braided hair, kind of auburn hair going down the most of his back.
I'm gonna speak to him in Elvish.
He's a dwarf.
He's an elf.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
an elf.
You notice I don't have to explain myself to you. You're the ones who came in here and made a mess of the whole thing.
I'm speaking to you in Elvish now.
What do you say? You said the first
You
thing.
just say, "I'm speaking."
I'm
speaking to you in Elvish.
I'm going to let you know that we came here to rescue you.
Koda also understands Elvish.
He is not responding.
You're a badger.
He is
I can understand.
Yeah, you would. He is indignant. He's speaking back in commons. I don't care that you can speak my native. You've made a mess of this. There will be people killed because of your actions. Do you realize that? They don't take kindly to guards being killed, you morons.
I'm Koda again. I dropped wild shape. I've only got 7.
Can I try to...
Go and try for
He sits down next to the bodies of the guards. He checks them over. Looks at the one who's chopped in half and is like, "Yeah." Looks at the other ones. He just kind of checks. They're beyond his skills. He puts his stuff back in his pouch. Who are you?
Who are we? Like, we're here. We were here to help.
Well, you've made a mess of it, haven't you?
We've established that.
Yeah, we knew that as soon
Do you
as...
have any idea what's going on here?
No, clearly not.
Is he good looking?
He's middle-aged, pretty weathered. Wouldn't say, for an elf, middle-aged.
Hard
He's
labor
pushing
has
500-600, as you look around, this
So
is
not
kind of
good
a,
looking.
Nah, I would say not homely, but not certainly not a looker.
Okay.
Do you
As
know...
you-
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Do you know Grom Bloodaxe?
The guy who's running this whole operation, yes, we all know Grom.
Where can I find him?
In Ironhold, where do you got...
Valentina, we
He
went over this.
He rubs his head. I get that you're trying to help, but...
Alright.
Is everybody okay back there? The people say yes, yes.
Alright, so it seems like I'm getting... Tell me if I'm wrong. It seems that you had a plan to begin with that we kind of messed up.
No, we don't have a plan. We're trying to survive.
Could y'all run from here?
Sure, but they catch you. They're everywhere. You've
Alright.
been in these hills?
Fair enough. Yeah, we had
Fine, listen. I know you're trying to help. My name's Galen Willow Rush. I'm the local healer here. I've been a part of the Ironhold community for, well, pretty much since its founding. I try to help ensure that the people stay safe. A few months ago, Grom and his men showed up and they've just completely taken over the place. Demanded that we work, and all they care about is a stupid black rock. He picks some up and just chucks it. Like, no, it's rock. All they care about, if we don't work, they kill us. If we can't work, they kill us. If we try to escape, they kill you, they kill your family. Anybody you've ever cared about. All we have is the work. That's all we got.
Have you ever heard the name Remora?
Should I have heard the name?
Just wondering.
Right.
What? You
You
all
don't
are
need to
very
be rude.
confusing. You come here,
Well,
you don't have a plan?
we're confused.
You haven't met us, have you?
Clearly not.
We're a very confused bunch. So, I've got a question. Have you ever heard the guy in charge mention the name Valentina?
He doesn't talk much. Anytime we see him, it's the only time we ever see him is when he's dishing out punishment or wants to have his fun in the crucible. We see his lieutenants more than we see him.
Does his victims seem to be split in half?
Split in half, carved asunder, heads chopped off, skulls caved in. Doesn't matter.
Sounds like my kind
Dead
of...
is dead.
Alright.
Why is there a baby in the mining camp? Why did we leave them back in the space?
Glint!
Alright, so...
Have you ever heard? I know he doesn't speak much. You've said that. But have you ever heard the term speaker before?
No.
Alright,
They showed up in force. Anybody who opposed them, they quickly killed. And then, from there, they just started forcing us to work. There was a resistance. At some point, there was a little bit of a resistance, but Elias tried to organize what was left of the gods, or those who were brave enough, but they...
There's another baby in the camp.
Why are there two babies?
What's this baby's name?
He just...
Beppo?
Beppo.
We roll on the random NPC table. No, they just... There was a resistance at first. They tried to fight, but those who were captured, who tried to run, were brought back and got to watch their families murdered in front of their eyes before Grom had his fun. Resistance fell after that. No one wants to... Even if they're willing to risk their own lives, they're not willing to risk the lives of their families.
Alright, so, what can you tell us about where things are here?
So, every day we get to a different camp. Every day they shuffle us around. They don't want us organizing. So after the first attempted uprising, they started moving us from camp to camp every day. I don't know what to tell you. I can't help.
It's fine.
After the first uprising, they started separating us around, and they keep extracting this rock. Back in Ironhold, we do a little bit of refining, but we're not really set up for that. That's more of happens in Rivercrest, or most of the old ore we had that we needed to refine, we shipped to Luminera. And outside of that, carts go out, they take it to the river, boats carry it to Rivercrest. The cycle continues. Anybody who wandered, unfortunate enough to wander into the area, ends up caught in, and they're added to the workers. Like I said, if you can't work, they beat you. Brila is... he enjoys those who are too weak to work. He enjoys his fire, that one. Likes to dish out punishment.
How many miners are there in here with you?
Come out, lads, and you see, 10 to 12. Handful of people, ragged clothes, simple tools.
Are your families in Ironhold?
Those of us that have family, yeah. I myself don't. I've been trying to help them, have them allow me to keep the, I need more supplies. I can't hardly keep them alive anymore. I can't keep the weak ones alive. If I had more supplies, maybe I could.
What kind of supplies do you need?
Herbs, mostly. They don't let us forage. Why would they? I'm afraid we'd run off. So.
Alright, I don't really know what to do at this point, honestly.
I thought you were the ones who were supposed to have a plan. I don't know where this accent's going. It's changed like 7 times. It's like I was going for Eastern European. It's not that.
John
It keeps
has a
going
question.
Scottish. Yeah.
I was just saying, we're more the crazy group of that just runs in hoping that destruction will...
We probably should fix that,
Listen.
but...
Everyone knows about the. I can't find this accent, so this is going to keep morphing. I know about the party that disappeared yesterday. They sent out some scouts, and if they don't return back with news, soon they'll know that there's something going on. And the thieves, he looks around at the dead bodies like, not sure how we're going to explain this, but we'll give it our best shot.
Can we put him in the badger hole?
Hey!
Not worried about what you do with them. I'm worried about the fact that we now are a work group that will return without our assigned guards.
What if you return with one guard?
They'll ask where the other two are.
They got attacked. The miners helped fight them off.
Sure.
We could deceive.
And if they think we're lying, they'll kill most of us. Or make an example of a few, who knows. Are you here to help us?
Yes.
We're gonna try our best.
How can we help?
So, he kind of sits down, cross-legged on the ground. So there's a few people that may help move it. The former mayor, Finril Barrelhelm, she had originally been working with Helias, who was a former captain of the guard. They had originally tried to form some kind of underground resistance or uprising, but after the first group was captured and dealt with, they have mostly been waiting for an opportunity to gain an advantage. And then there's Carl Stoutfoot. He's the chief miner. He would be the one who could help organize most of the miners in a resistance, but I never know where they're going to be from day to day. They line us up, they group us together, it always changes. They could be at this camp, at the other ones in the hills, or they could be at the big one in the lowlands. That's that most heavily guarded one.
But you all come back to Ironhold at night?
Every night they march us back.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Could we pose as prisoners and be led back to Iron?
They would be, I mean, you could try, they would understand. They know how many people they send out. I'm pretty sure they would be a little suspicious if you came back with no guards and extra miners.
Fair enough. Alright,
But if you wanted, I mean, not saying you couldn't sneak your way in, but Ironhold is well guarded. 4 watchtowers sit along the outsides. They're manned day and night, and patrols in these woods looking for anybody who would be unfortunate enough to enter the area or want to escape. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying the odds are stacked against you right now. Unless we can, if you can keep killing these guards, eventually they'll have to make some changes. I don't know.
do you think we could go to the other mining camps?
Certainly, they're there every day. The other one in the hills is about like this. Maybe 10 dozen miners, handful of guards. The lowlands, that's where you find the majority of. And you would know, he's saying this is kind of the hill mining camp, that's kind of the lowlands. He's like, that's the big one. It's
So we have
where
to
they
pass-
found most of this rock. There's guard towers.
pass
They're
through
enforced
Ironhold.
there. You might be able to sneak around, but the hills are swarming with them. Either way, it's a crapshoot. I don't know how you want to do this. If you're here to help, all I'm trying to do is keep these men alive and their families. If I had some supplies, I might be able to. A lot of them are pretty weak. I don't know how we're gonna. Right now, it'd be hard to rise up, but if I had enough supplies, I could maybe try to heal a handful, gain a few more people for the fight, and if you're able to find Mayor Finril or Helias or maybe even Carl, we're just waiting for a chance. Right now we don't see much of one.
I feel like we shouldn't try and storm the castle at this point.
No.
Well,
I think we should go get supplies.
Yes.
they'll probably kill you.
Yeah, probably.
Well, they'll throw you in the crucible and have fun
That's where
while they do it.
Valentina wants to be.
Yes.
I've got a
I wanna see
question.
Mhm.
I should have asked this earlier.
Sure.
Do you know where they keep the powder?
But you just produce the rock.
Could the rock be produced into the powder?
Sure, if you had the right stuff.
Right there.
You had the stuff to do it, but said most of the oil we extract, and a lot of it is iron or copper, or most of the oil that we extract is refined there. We just ship it.
Alright.
Up until a few years ago when we found the black rock, we didn't know what it was. We didn't think much of it. First we found it in one of the high camps, and then we found some more, and slowly but surely we found, whenever we discovered the mother lode down in the lowlands, that's when Grom showed up. And
Alright.
word got out.
Okay, so would any of the guards have any?
You
or
can certainly
anything on
search the
them?
bodies if you'd like.
I would like to search.
Great, go ahead. Just make a general investigation check. See what you find.
It's a 1.
Not hard. I would say on them you find 3 platinum, which is about 30 gold total.
Wow.
Like the little guys don't have much on them. The bigger guy had a couple platinum on him. He was putting some money away. They're not carrying any powder. They do have the same armbands that you'd expect, that you've seen. That's kind of the signifying mark of this group, whomever they are. And no powder.
Alright.
Seems like he's telling you the truth. They just pull out the rock.
Alright, so do we have any of the rock around us?
There is a cart full of it.
I'd like to
Alright,
take some of the rock.
Take as much as we can without being encumbered.
I mean, I'd say you guys. I mean,
I just want to take a piece so I remember what it looks like.
yeah, you take a piece of it. If you want to take a bunch of it, like, I would need to know how you plan to transport that. You have a backpack of adventure supplies, but I mean, you could take some of it, but you certainly cannot take like 40 pounds of it.
Maybe
unless you
like
figure out a way.
2 pounds.
Sure, you can take a handful. You can take a couple big pieces of ore. I would say.
What should I put that in?
Just put that in as black rock.
Okay. Put it in my backpack.
He says, "Listen, we've got a few more hours of daylight left, and if you all don't mind, I'm going to go look for some herbs and see what I can do. If you guys stumble across any supplies every now and then, every day they march us out. And so he says every day they organize us in Ironhold, and they send 2 groups up the road, and we diverge to their side camps, and the larger company goes to the other caves. And he says sometimes we leave with empty carts. Ironhold and near the guard barracks is where they keep most of the healing supplies. They keep. If you could find some herbs, or if you happen to find a stash somewhere, then you could get it to me somehow."
Do they divide you into groups in Ironhold or when you split off?
They march us out in the mornings from the homes that they keep us in, what's left of them at least, and they line us up and group us together and send us on our way.
So what did you need? Like for
Herbs,
supplies?
healing supplies, anything I could do to keep the miners healthy.
So what herbs are you looking for?
I mean, he would describe a handful of just kind of common herbs you can find around. You know, if this was Lord of the Rings, it'd be King's Foil, because that's the only healing herb that exists in that universe. You know, he describes some herbs that, you know, I would say Koda is definitely familiar with those, being with your background.
Yeah.
You know, you'd be able to identify them. You know, they're range from pretty common to, you know, kind of hard to find.
Alright.
Alright, so
At the end of the day, what are you doing?
we're gonna hide out till morning.
So I think
Probably
the
best
game
not
plan
here.
would be to herbs, get him to this guy,
Galen.
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 get him to Galen, Galen boost up his people, then we will find Mayor something or another. And then we
You get the sense from hearing him that every day those individuals
They
are
go
shuffled to
different
different places.
Yes.
No real way to predict, but they are all certainly in the mind.
I agree. I think we get him the herbs to get his people healed.
Well, if we're not going to see him, we could probably just help him hunt out.
Sure. If
Yeah,
you guys
I'll
want
do
to
it.
spend, I would say you'd have the majority of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
If
feel like that's what we need to do.
If Koda, if you want to make a survival, I will say either survival or investigation, whichever one, to try to find.
So it's
16.
there.
Okay. I would say, is anybody helping?
No.
I would say, yeah. No.
Koda
I would
is
say-
on his own.
I would say, yeah. I mean, you're able to find some of the stuff. I mean, he doesn't have an abundance of it, but he, you know, I would say you guys take a couple of hours, not straying too far because you know you get the sense that there's patrols and
Yeah.
you know you're not wanting to necessarily get caught. You two are able to scrounge up. I would say, well, you know really well. I'd say pretty. I mean, you get some stuff. He got some. That's what he needed. Some. He says he gets back. It's getting closer to the end of the day. He's looking at the sun. He says, "These will help." He slowly divides those among the miners, and he says, "All right, men, we know what we have to do." You know, and they talk amongst themselves, and You see eventually that a few of them draw, they're kind of drawing lots, and a few of the guys make a brave face and said, okay, we'll head back, and hopefully I'll see you again.
Ow!
Anything else you'd like to ask him before he goes back?
Anything we should ask him?
Do you have an idea of how we could get in touch with you? No speaker rock, perhaps?
Anything like that? You see that behind him, those two guys who seem to have lost a lot, or the other miners,
Oh,
and
they're gonna be the fallouts for this.
as they load up the bodies of the dead guard onto the dead
Wait,
wagon, you see them take those two men and they look resolved with what they have to do. These are hardy people.
Wait a minute.
Ironhold is a village of workers that have lived a hard life, and you see them, and you would get the sense that, like I said, they've got to figure out how to explain why these three guards are dead, and this is the best they can come up with.
Wait a second. There's got to be another.
Unless you can think of something, this is... If we're lucky, they'll only kill the two.
Could we say they got away?
Then they'll kill us all. It's the
I
only
turn
way.
to the group and send two of us as...
I don't feel like we should split them.
That's probably a bad idea. Should we all?
This is what we have to do.
I say we all go.
Don't
John?
know.
Split some people in half.
If we're gonna do this...
If you go and face the full complement of Ironhold with them, you've killed a handful, but there's more back there.
So if we all go, even under, we're just going to be slaves. So I don't see the advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could we help you escape and get past the guards to run?
They
We
have
help
And
families.
they'll kill the families. You see the two guys say, seem to indicate that those are the two with the less attachments. They're, like I said, these are hardy people. They don't play. They know what they have to do, and not everybody drew lots. You would notice. They would only a handful of them did.
What are their names that are bound right now?
You see a dwarf who, now that you're going to have me come up with NPC names,
I want to remember them.
Yeah.
you see a dwarf by the name of Arnan, Arnan, and then my computer just died, so you see the other one who's not saying much.
So I'm guessing the session's almost over.
So, I will say, as they begin to make their way back down the road, that's where we're going to wrap up for tonight. That gives you guys plenty of time to think about how you want to tackle this problem prior to next session.